think this guy likes boxing, Chad. Type one if you agree. I feel like this dude. I feel like this dude likes box fighting. I'm gonna save this for later, bro. He just seems so appetizing that I'm gonna just save him for later. You know. He seems like such a charm to fight. Dylan, what's up, man? Hello, Dylan. Oh, all these dudes be 40, 70. Yes. Yo, thank you so much. Wait, I see you love that song. You said I'm singing the sweet espresso. I don't know what's wrong with me. Wait, did you see the tweet about the PlayStation being down? Yes, PlayStation is down. I mean, I didn't see the tweet, but my chat keeps telling me every 3 seconds. What's up, G? How you doing? All right, bro, I gotta kill this guy, chat. It's supposed to be a streamer or something, bro. Because he's like ridiculously like. Oh my gosh, I had a perfect opportunity, chat.
You doing your laptop?
I want to light this plant on the side of that thing.
I had a perfect opportunity, and I just fumbled.
So, Grant, showing you a little DC claim?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Chad, this guy's
this
to fight multiple days, man. He really is.
Step back, hard.
Oh, boy. I feel as if I could see Homie at the end of the game.
How many cards
When's the event, chat? We're waiting on Fortnite to announce it. We do not know.
Yo, Yellow T. I don't know, bro. I'm hopefully today. I'm trying to go live. You feel me? I'm trying to play, bro. This is nutty. You can hear me?
And we're waiting on Fortnite to announce it. We thought they were going to announce it last
Let me know you can hear me, bro.
But they haven't at all. So, hopefully they announce it this weekend, chat.
Alright. So we just gonna do some spectating, watch a couple people until hopefully it come back on, you feel me? Hopefully it come back on.
Oh, I need his materials.
Chat, make sure y'all hit that like though. Make sure y'all hit that like for me, man. You can't game. It's not my fault.
Holy crap.
We skipping this though. We skipping that. We skipping all ads. Skipping all ads. I know what's going on, Brody. Top in the morning, bro. Yeah, PS down, bro. They corny, bro. They killing me right now. I gotta get this PC, bro. Bad. Bad. I gotta get this PC. Good morning, my boy. Make sure everybody drop a like. Become a member, y'all. Become a member.
Uh-oh. Don't look at me. I am just a boy.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
Yeah, bro, that's nutty.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That is nutty. I was about to lock in this morning.
Sorry, guys. Again, it's so hard to read.
I'd have been locked in this morning, man. Yes, sir. You already know, Yellow T. All day, Brody. All day. I appreciate that, bro. Still going stream. Still streaming. I don't read Spanish, bro, but shout out to you and the chick.
Appreciate it. Brittany, thank you. Yes, I am on PC. Xander. Andreas, hello, welcome. What's up, O-Dog?
Make sure you hit that sub.
It's so hard not to get angry that I can't play Fortnite. I know.
SRF. Make sure you hit that sub, SRF. Make sure everybody hit that like, hit that sub. Donate to the channel if you can.
Think of the good part, though, Chad. The good part is Fortnite is great. Life is good.
I'm big.
You might be able to play Fortnite soon. You know, think of the good things, man.
Daddy, I found a letter now from my nail.
Mommy.
I can't really think
She's
of
in
any
that
good things.
cooker.
I don't know.
I found it. I found it.
Make sure everybody smack that like.
I found 3,000 Mom.
But why am I getting WP by a freaking? Is that a teddy bear? Like,
3, 2, 1.
honestly, I don't even know what that is. That skin, Chad. This guy is still down here, Chad. Oh my gosh, he's literally just in there, bro.
30 seconds. Ew. Ew.
This is such a bad spot.
Marley, stop.
Smash that like, y'all. Smash that like.
Die, Chad. You know what I mean? Can I get a fax if you feel me?
Stop. Marley,
I
please
just should have died, guys. If I didn't die, none of this would have happened. You know?
Dip my chip.
Yeah, you talking about him right here?
Not playing.
Him right here?
And it's a bad look for Sony, you know what I'm saying? Not being able to play.
Yeah, he shot. He shot.
So you can
He shot.
that everybody behind the scenes of Sony is doing everything they can to get them things back up as soon as possible because it's not good PR.
Yeah, I be watching him. He be doing squads versus solos versus squads.
Don't ever take it as in
We can rock it with him. Yes, W's. Okay.
To get them things back up because all it does is hurt them with it being down.
This who y'all be watching. All right.
Trust and believe that they
I'll be rocking with him though.
Actually sounds good, Ruby. Like,
You get it?
Not good business.
you're gonna have it.
Not good business for them. At all.
I'm gonna play this.
And his aim be smacking right on the money.
Who won't want to cop a PlayStation 6? You want never play on the PS5 at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? You get $600 for that thing.
Bro, right.
You know they're doing everything they can.
Bro, they whack, bro. They down bad right now. I'm not even gonna lie. They down bad, bro. Like he said, like who gonna want to get a PlayStation 6? You feel me? Like who gonna want to buy that? I'd rather get me a PC at this point. I ain't even playing no more. And I'm getting a tough ass PC too. I ain't even playing. I'm saving. I'm saving.
Oh. Wait. I know it's not that
And about the lie to me, the side of me, side of me. Y'all know I got a big heart. No, they not.
Post your screen in Discord to show that yours is working. The job too.
That's why I always said Xbox was way. Xbox always been better than PlayStation. To me.
The only one.
Yeah, to me, Xbox always been a little better than PlayStation. They more PC wise. They more PCs than PlayStation. You could do more on the Xbox.
I don't know. It's a question, but you're the chosen one, bro. You're the chosen one. Ain't no way they keep keeping you off out of millions and millions of people. They gotta put you on the game, man. You're the chosen one.
Yeah, they do. They gave BO6 for free, basically.
We're finding that upstairs, Mom.
Hurry up.
Huh?
Come here. Come here.
Before Netflix, welcome, man. Welcome, man. Better PlayStation down, man. About to do these lobbies for y'all, man. Just pick up the controller, Jack. Pick up the controller right
One
now.
hour, Charlie.
Pick up the controller, you know what I'm saying? Act like you shooting when I'm shooting.
Yo, I appreciate y'all still being here, though, man. I appreciate
Get them
that.
the controller with the one that's not plugged in while you're playing.
I don't know, bro.
They
Might not. That joint might not be up until probably the next week. You hear me? The way they talking.
Having a good old time. Gotta love it.
Your server's down, my boy. Hit that like button for me, though, man. Hit that like button. You can't let us stop the stream, though. You feel me? You can't let that stop the stream. You gotta stream all day. I see my shirt all in your way. Oh, he just broke his leg.
Great job, man. Great job.
Unknown with the member 2. Let's go. Welcome to the fam, my boy. Unknown with the fam. Let's go. W's in the chat for Unknown. W's in the chat for my boy. Let's go. Welcome to the family. My boy became a member. Let's go. W's. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. W's in the chat for Unknown becoming a member. Check. Make sure everybody try to become a member if you can. Try to become a member if you
It's
can.
not up there.
Donate to the stream. We streaming with the PlayStation Network down. We still grinding. W's. Yes, sir.
Finally tell you, welcome.
Yeah, like how you see one member.
Let's see how today go, man.
I like that.
Good phone. That's phone over there.
It's nothing but the light of me, the side of me. Y'all know I got a big heart.
He said, what's the announcement? What announcement are you talking about?
The announcement where the PlayStation Network's running
The
it.
cup, the bowl.
You talking about?
Go there. Go there. You walk, man. The bowl. I'm gonna get on them.
No,
Right
what you?
here.
No, bro. He becoming a member on YouTube, bro.
This phone.
He became a member on my YouTube page.
But the light of me, inside of me, y'all know I got a big heart. Let me know if you go.
It's $2 to become a member.
I'm just trying to find out.
You're skipping these ads. Right through. He became a member on my YouTube page, bro.
I ain't got zero opinion.
I could put it in the chat. Just in case. I could put it in the chat.
Yeah, one day.
I got you.
He got the same glider on. Oh, yeah, got him. Might have been a
I'm
screen.
about to drop it in the chat right now, bro.
You got the same thought. I heard that thing.
There we go. You click on that, it give you all options what members you want to become. You got the OG, you got the $2 one, you got the $4 one, you got the $6 one, and you got the $50 one.
You felt lost without being able to play. It's all good, man. You get your fix right here, man. Starting out Fortnite. What's the word? Let me get a word. What's the word, Chad? We're serving out Fortnite. There's a word for it. What's the word, Chad? Serving out Fortnite action. Serving Fortnite fixes. Yeah, serving out Fortnite fixes. Come to Fortnite, y'all. Serving out Fortnite fixes all day today. If you're on PlayStation, I got what you need. Serving out Fortnite fixes all day. Sorry if you're a crown grinder. I can't get you a crown grind fix. I don't do those. I can't give you a crown one fix. But your Fortnite fix, I got you. How do you get that glider feed? It's in the what is it called? It's in the OG battle pass. If you buy the battle pass for OG, then you get the glider. It's inside that battle pass. I probably recommend just buying the Fortnite crew pack because you get all of the passes with the crew pack. The PlayStation Network still down. What the heck was that? Oh, dude. Dang, I should have grabbed that mask. Control. Oh no, I kind of went for it. It's gonna take too long to get some overlay. Hey, get some dubs in the chat. Boy, yo, looking for to get this over on my TikTok. Like this good.
All right, say no more, Yellow Kate. That's a bet. That's a bet. All right, say no more. Say no more.
Oh, definitely. I got 64 behind yesterday. Is that facts? Yes, sir. That video should be coming out maybe tomorrow. Doing all common gun challenge. It's funny that you say that, Orderly Bear. Make sure you're here, man. Make sure you're here during the announcement. It's funny that you say that. Make sure you're here.
Ain't nothing but the lie to me and the kind of me. Y'all know I gotta pick up.
Yeah, that's the new record for us, man. Like a marshmallow ball.
Huh?
I like a lot of these songs.
Yes, sir. And it
Need the perfect voice for your podcast?
And if I could stream it, bro, I'll stream it. For real shit, fuck PlayStation, yeah. They on bullshit today. They on bullshit. Yeah, the new Stranger Things come out. I got you. I'll stream that dude.
It's artificial intelligence too. It should be over there, but it should be a couple more.
I swear they do. They need to start giving people their money back. All the things people buying.
Yeah, I'm moving like you got someplace to be.
I seen the new Squid Game. What, they coming out with a season 3? They need to come out with the season 3. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's heavy. Make sure everybody hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Become a member if you're not a member, y'all. Join up. Join this team. Make sure everybody smash that like. He Friday. He Friday.
Oh. I thought about him really.
My God. And he be playing with that skin that kind of look like him. Supercell? I think I seen Supercell too. I think I did see that. It sound like I seen that. Supercell, I think I did see that. You see that rail gun? Somebody started hitting with that rally. Damn, he got aim. He beaming.
You guys all on the same team?
Yeah, I'm heavy on the like the little superhero movies, bro.
You ever thought about hiring a girl that's
I'm a little heavy on that. I ain't gonna care.
I thought about it. I just don't like spending gold on it.
He hit every shot. I'm doing smacking him.
Talk so nasty, so clean.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I thought it would have hopped in. Good play. I'm missing. Can't let him get the rebounds. Triple team.
Triple team. All right, say no more yellow thing. Make sure everybody smash that like, hit that like, y'all.
Do you know of any way where I can like turn the cars off to where like nobody in the lobby can use one? Like I can't use one and the other people can't use one too. Do you know? Is there any way to do that?
He talk about turn the cars off. He funny as shit.
Or you want me to play like at a full disadvantage with the teams using the cars in squads and I don't use anything? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. He cooked his ass just now. Thank you. I'm gonna miss everybody.
I got some of that
I'm gonna miss everybody. Hold on.
We did some Ring Soul versus squads. I think we got a 33-kill dub on it. If you want to check that out on my YouTube channel, Delaware Solo versus Squads on YouTube. Yeah, in the ring, right? Yeah. It's right on my YouTube channel. I think the title is even called Ranked Solo versus Squads. Check it out, check it out. David, I don't see him nothing but the light of me inside of me. Y'all know I got a big. Thank you for the 2-1 sub, man. I appreciate that 11 more. Holy.
Meet Leela. Her story is so worthy of being heard that we made it into a book.
Young Leela grew up seeing her parents stomping out financial fires. So she forged her own path with Credit Karma by her side. It helped her open doors, like the door to her very first house. Then she bought a second home that
The AI just snitched on me, bro. Child, why the AI is snitching? You trying for that 50 bomb again? Nah. I wasn't even trying for a 64 bomb that time. I was just playing the game. I was about to play solos. I was about to play solos. I wasn't even trying for it that time. We just let it happen naturally. Bro. These repeater rifles with the AIs are ridiculous. Oh, there you go. I got y'all right there. If you're looking for the ranked solo versus squads match, the title is Throssman finally plays ranked solo versus squads. Check it out on YouTube, yo.
Hate this bull.
64 the most kills. I think so, man. Like check. Try to check YouTube and see if anybody has dropped over 64 kills in chapter 6. See if anybody drops over 64 kills in chapter 6.
I can.
World record.
That's light.
So there's a lot of. I hate looking on YouTube for it because people be doing the Nintendo Switch method. People be doing the Nintendo Switch and mobile method. That's why I hate looking at videos when they don't live stream and you never really know if it's truly legit.
You're right.
That's why I make sure I live stream everything, every tournament, every accomplishment, every achievement. I live stream everything. You ain't got no doubts about your boy. I do this for real.
He popping it. He popping it. All right, Yellow Tick.
Wow.
Welcome back, Brody. Welcome back. I don't know. They'll be back. They'll be back.
What is the Nintendo? What is the method? So what you do is you queue up, you add somebody on Nintendo Switch or mobile, you make them the party leader, and then you have them queue the match. Y'all both queue the match with them being party leader, and then you have the other person back out. And then they'll put you in what's called Nintendo Switch / mobile lobbies.
Nintendo Switch players be goated though.
With the Nintendo Switch or mobile player and make them party leader, and then have them back out. y'all be seeing nothing but the light in me inside of me. Y'all know why I got a big heart.
He cooking these boys. Ain't he about to win this shit?
DBO got it. They can perform on research, man. Appreciate it.
There's about 2 more teams left. Unless they also lose or do it.
All I thought to do just a dude from TikTok that really have been killing it on all platforms, baby. Shout out to the community, man. 8 years deep in the game. Grinding every day so they all know the name. Lead my game.
Him and his band rapping.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Are they fighting on top of the island? No, what's going on? Does the world play Fortnite or just the US? The whole world plays Fortnite. What's wrong with these repeater rifles? The whole world plays Fortnite, man. There's so many different servers for Fortnite. It's not the most annoying thing I've ever had to deal with. Oh my god. I gotta wait on my overshield.
Strong partnerships need exceptional.
Do I got a water gun?
Yeah, he cooking, bro.
This is the last team?
10 out of 10 for you.
God dang.
Had me some good oatmeal. Now it's time to chill. Watch some TV.
Is it Switch player? That plays cross play. You only got score 11? Yeah. I ain't trying to put nobody down or nothing like that, but you just gotta understand everybody got different terminology for what a sweat is. So while you might think it's like a sweaty lobby, you know what I'm saying, it could be
Mediocre.
sweaty, hard, difficult. It's just all relative to the person playing the game. But to really let you know, like Nintendo Switch and mobile
Yeah,
phones,
bro, bad, bro. I'm trying to run. You hear me? I'm trying to run.
Console player or PC. I'm trying to put it as nicely as possible.
It is still down. I thought it was gonna be up today, but no.
These boys here, man. Iron Mask, man.
Yo, all in. What's going on, bro? How you?
They want me dead, Jack.
The benefits of becoming a member. You get on when I do members only live streams. You got a chance to play. Guaranteed. It's guaranteed playtime with me. It doesn't matter if I'm doing solos. It's guaranteed you could play. You feel what I'm saying? That's guaranteed. No matter what. Every time. And I'm doing member. I'm starting this member only. Member only could play. Like when you become a member, and I do the member only live stream. Only member onlys could play. You feel me? So, because the bigger I get, it's gonna be hard trying to get every subscriber in the play. You understand what I'm saying? The bigger I get, so people gotta become members. So I'm gonna be doing member only live streams sometimes, or customs and stuff like that. If I do custom, that's gonna be more for the subscribers. You feel me? But once I get big, we talk about 200, 300 people in the chat that want to play every day. It's gonna be hard. You feel me?
Yeah, isolate the 1v1. Nice.
Got him now. It's over.
If that would have killed me, boy.
I thought it was about to. He chowed that. Splash. Yep, last one. You got to kill that bull.
Dang, he's gonna have time to get that res. Oh, that's tragic. The good news is Buddy will be 30 HP. Nice.
He got it mapped out. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get it. If I do get on him, he's gonna tighten.
Yes, sir. Yellow tape all day. Yellow tape all day.
That's the only thing I'm worried about is that goddamn blade.
No, I'm on YouTube, Master. I'm on YouTube. I'm watching this on YouTube and shit. On the YouTube work on PlayStation.
He threw that thing
Unfortunately.
way too far. What a misplay, man. They played
GG's.
well up until that moment.
GG's.
Way too
Make sure everybody hit that like for me, though, y'all. Hit that like. Donate to the channel. Help me get this PC, y'all. Help me get this PC, man. Yeah, Netflix also work too, y'all. Only thing that don't work is the games.
Man, threw that thing over the backboard, bro. He got the hole. But the
Only thing that don't work is the game.
Y'all know why I got a big car. Y'all think for the Browns, man.
He said, wait, how you on the game? Yeah.
That 4-man.
Yeah, music. Yo, EMS.
But we still prevailed, man. 1 versus 4.
Dang, yeah, bro. That's a W. You got an Xbox in a cut. That's a W. Listen, I just gave away all my Xboxes to my kids. You feel what I'm saying?
Mixed French toast tastes like escaping extra sugar to.
That's crazy. I'm sick about that, yo.
I'm
sick. EMS, what's going on, bro? Make sure everybody smash that like. Donate to the channel if y'all can, y'all. Donate to the channel if y'all can.
They got all reload content on there as well. Like 0K, I'm 60. Let's get it.
Bro, if only we had PCs, you hear me? We'd have been in the money, you hear me? Niggas is stressing right now. Oh, I need that job. Bad. Bad, dog.
Hey, we got another stream sniper. Oh, that was the match with the stream sniper too, huh? That was the match with the stream snipers at the beginning?
Yeah, man, this is crazy.
That's probably who the last 2 was, huh? Let me see. That probably who the last 2 was. I forgot that was the match with the stream snipers.
He said, I hate PlayStation. Me too, Brody. 23, I hate them too, man. They cooking us right now.
Yeah, suburbs up morning. They saying, man, people saying 12 to 2 p.m. People saying 12 to 2 p.m.
Make sure you hit that like, 23. Hit that like for me, Brody.
Yeah, let's just go down at the moment, chat. I'll let y'all know as soon as chat let me know. I'll let y'all know as soon as chat let me know.
Hit that like, hit that sub, y'all. Hit that like, hit that sub, man.
This is your personal spin. Now, this is Lewis Hamilton.
This is what we got today.
This is Lewis Hamilton, Formula One driver.
Unfortunately, this is how they doing us today, man.
When the PlayStation working again, people saying in 2 hours, y'all. Give it 2 more hours.
Yeah.
Nah, my equipment is just fine. You should be out of here. Oh, it was up for 20 minutes, Brian. It was up for 20 minutes. It was just 20 minutes, and now it's back down.
Fucked up my roast.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
See you tonight.
What this?
Oh, prepping everything for me.
Oh shit. My fault.
You and Ty was ready to do what's going on?
You have 11 subs, bro. I'm sub to you.
You and Ty got ready to do
Y'all go
what's
sub the yellow tape. If you ain't sub the yellow tape, sub the yellow tape, man.
Y'all know I got a big heart. Let me know if you go ride with me. Don't hide from me. I'm just trying to find out where to start. Get some sub hype and love in the chat. Tad dropping 5 of them things on your boy.
Drop them things on your boy. I say no more. I'll get you some more subs. Yes, sir. Let me see if my young boy still alive, though. Let me see if my young boy still alive. No, he ain't alive. Go over there. Oh, he ain't live no more. He ain't live no more. We go back to what we was watching.
It's Boscov's prep.
Yo, Yellow Tape, I appreciate you being here, Brody. No bet, Brody. My boy locked in with me right now. We all know who it is.
I got them all for free as a gift from Epic Games. If you do cop any of them things, make sure you use code PROSPEROUS. They got the Adidas skins and the Adidas shoes.
Yes, sir. Put you a couple hours in, that's a bet.
Hey, PlayStation was down all night, so what the heck y'all did last night?
Nothing.
Oh my god, I should have did a nighttime stream.
I was trying to stream last night. That's how I found out PlayStation was down.
I should have did a nighttime stream. I didn't even know. My bad, I would have came through. Dang. On a Friday night?
On a Friday night, dog, they cooked us like that.
Single games. Went to sleep early.
He didn't even know.
You saying you gonna stay on till it's back home? I didn't say all that.
He said, so you say he's gonna stay on till his back on? He's like, no, I ain't say all that shit. Y'all tripping now.
big announcement. What you talking about? Gonna drop beers for the first time last night.
Oh, watch me, watch you.
And it was your first time.
Can't believe I've been watching for 44 minutes, felt like 2 minutes. Bro, you've been locked in with me, my boy. You've been locked in. Appreciate you, bro.
Good job.
Appreciate you. Atomic, what's going on, Brody? Yeah, bro, server's down, bro. Yup, that's why I need a PC, bro. That's why I need this PC. As soon as they come back up, bro, I got you. You heard me, Atomic. I still owed you your gift. Make sure you hit that like for me, Brody.
That's it.
If y'all can become a member, chat, make sure y'all become a member. Donate to the channel if y'all can. I don't care what it is, $1, $2. You can donate 50 cents, donate it.
Zero build would be better for you if you play on 100 ping. Zero build would be better. You don't need ping to play zero build. Build would be awful on 100 plus ping. Would highly recommend.
I'm trying to get this PC, y'all, so we don't gotta go through this no more.
I'll be chewing the heck out of some gun. I'll be chewing that gun. Weed is not a drug. Weed not a drug. Okay. That's all I need to hear.
Okay. Where you moving?
Are addicted.
That's a W, bro. Baby.
That's almost like saying caffeine not good. You are trouble. But I hear you. That's all I need to hear. That conversation over. You said enough. I don't need to hear nothing. No, you got it.
We can't keep going through this. Yo, March, what's going on, bro?
It's not open consuming. I got you.
That's my boy. What's up, D?
Yes, sir. Snoop Dogg. You got it. Let's roll along.
We got 11 likes, chat. We got 11 likes. Let's get these subs up.
We ain't got to make it into a discussion, y'all. We ain't got to make it into a discussion. Live your life how you want to live your life. I'm not here to judge you. I just do me. You just do you. You just do me. Yeah, I just do me. Yeah, we ain't gotta say nothing else about it, bro. Just keep living your best life. That's it. That's it. Who am I to tell you? I will try to help you, but that's all I can say.
We're about to watch a movie, chat.
You can take my words as guidance, or you can just keep doing you. We don't gotta discuss it. Keep doing you.
You're a rat, man.
Play some Fortnite. Get it out.
At least 1,000. At least get me to 1,000.
Meet Francis. His story is so inspirational, we turned it in.
You feel me? Check at least 1,000 subs, man. 100K. I'm about to post a short.
Still trying for the 50 kills. Oh, you missed out on yesterday's stream, man. We dropped 64 yesterday, bro. My new personal best. We dropped 64. I ain't trying for nothing else. We just set a new record, personal and world. You are correct, 64. And I have my Nintendo 64 t-shirt on. Crazy. That video should be coming out tomorrow, yo. It should be coming out tomorrow. I'm just solo all the time, Samuel. Yeah, I'm gonna love the video, man. I got a new style for the videos, man. I think it might do well. I think all of my videos should start doing well. I add a new little swag to it, you know what I'm saying? When he speak, I'll listen.
He said 1,000 not enough. 1 mil, okay. Say no more. We going for the mill then, Brody. We going for the mill.
They should do better. If I do better, I need viewership on.
Yes, sir. Go for that mill, then.
We got one coming out in the new style today, and then another one, the 64 bomb tomorrow, I believe. Y'all be seeing nothing but the light of me inside of me. Y'all know why I got a big heart. Let me know if you go ride with me. Don't hide from me. I'm just trying to find out where to start. I'm sub-hyping the chat. J-Kid dropping 5 of them things on your butt. Taking drafts on the 64. Thank you, man. Jen, thank you for the follow. Watching other people live out their dreams.
Make sure everybody hit that like, hit that sub.
Hey, go grab the controller, man. Go grab a controller. You know what I'm saying? Put it up to the screen. And I'm gonna get your $4 pick. Let's get it. But the light in me, inside of me, y'all know why I got a big heart. Let me know if you go ride with me. Don't hide from me. I'm just trying to find out where to start. Competitive or that family grind. At the end of the day, I just wanna be happy. Blind and day in, day out. Blessed by all the smiles that y'all all share with me. She'll bury coming in here and dropping 10 of them things on your boy.
Dropping 10 of them things on your boy.
Keep the sub hype and dubs are rolling. Thank you, Shil.
He took. What you mean? What you mean, Yellow T? What you mean? Do you have any drip recommendations? What you mean, Brody? Like drip? They gonna watch some Avery because he on that. What's the name, real quick?
Hey everybody, it's Chaos.
Wait, season's over in 2 weeks?
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
It's like a month.
I'm gonna get some KD clothing coming out soon. But I got a lot of things I gotta do first. But I'm definitely gonna get some KD gaming clothing. I got a lot of names I want to come up. I'm still about t-shirts. No shoes. I ain't think about no shoes yet. That'd be a W if I come out with some.
I don't know. You
I'm
need
still
600
about
levels
shoes.
to hit 3,000.
He on that reload with him. Drop a like, y'all. Drop a like. Make sure everybody hit that sub for me, y'all. Hit that sub. Streaming like this,
Damn,
PlayStation
look at the
Network
gaming
is
over there.
down. PlayStation Network is down.
Oh, what? God, I suck right now. Oh my God, I'm trash. Oh my God, I'm garbage.
Yeah, I'm about to change my setup again, bro. I'm about to change it. When I do this setup tonight, I'm about to fix it up and then I got y'all. I'm gonna do a short stream. I got y'all. Cause I gotta do it on my phone. Keep popping on. Reboots disabled. Is he gonna get this dub, chat? Who watch Avery?
Bro, I can't even. I hate bushes, man. It's so cringe. I feel bad. I'm just gonna die. The kit launcher, chat.
Hit that like, hit that sub, y'all. PlayStation Network is
Dad, should we go spectate it out?
Is down.
Will you jump?
My favorite rapper is. I'm gonna go out of the youngins. Out of the youngins is Vine. I fuck with King Vine.
Love slots? The draft
Out of the youngins is King Vine.
Come to Papa.
Out of the older people,
Huh?
I don't really know. Out of the
Is he in
older
here?
ones,
Oh no, it's got full track somehow.
it'd probably be like Pac or Jay-Z or somebody. No, I'm lying. Probably be like Kiss, Jada
He
Kiss or
trapped
somebody.
himself.
But out of the young people, it was Vine before he passed away. Babe,
I got no mobility. That's their chance. Okay, maybe not.
okay? Get that Red Bull and pour some. Mix it, you can break it down.
Is that in my thing?
That was in the house one.
Oh, that's why that was Sky. Buddy, here, take the loot. Take the loot. It's all yours.
He's spectating it.
You got the Zane. Oh, there's another guy. Wait. Oh, he's got 33 HP. Oh, he missed. He missed. Oh, 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 it's anyone's game. It's anyone's game. It's Zame. Oh, my God.
With the W's.
Wait, I didn't know she had an edit style.
Okay. Lord Teddy.
I went in there, dropped some loot, and little did I
You
know
made
Zane
ransom.
was
Okay,
literally
okay.
behind. Oh my God,
I
Zane's
see
right
you,
as
yellow
guy.
tape.
What the heck? What the flip he did?
You ever seen my videos?
The only thing I don't like is that I ran in there, I let him shoot me, but then he's at a disadvantage, right? Because now he's gonna have a less aim.
Okay. W's.
Builds next? Yeah, we'll do builds. Oh my God.
Who y'all got winning
False
tomorrow?
oxygen in back though. What's up, chat?
Who y'all
we'll
got
do one
winning
more,
tomorrow?
chat.
I'm
Uno
going with my
Mas, Uno Mas,
team.
and we're doing GTA,
We
okay?
going with Eagles, you heard?
So I want the chicken.
You going with Eagles?
Yeah.
That's us. The Eagles fan.
That's soda.
No.
That's liquor.
Mhm.
And then
Energy drink. Chat, hit that like, y'all. Hit that sub for me, y'all. Hit that like, hit that sub. Hit that like, hit that sub, man. Soon as networks go back up, we live.
Who is they?
Bop to five.
Put it in.
Same goes, that was a perfect spot.
There you go. He doing customs too, y'all. He doing customs, chat. Go jump in his customs. Go jump in his customs, chat. He doing customs. He on NA East. No,
My leg
bro.
is so itchy, chat.
I have a
Can
wife.
someone itch it for me? Oh my God, my food's almost here. Okay, we're spectating this game.
I have a daughter too.
Yes,
We
I
are
do have a daughter.
spectating.
I have multiple daughters and 2 sons. Multiple sons.
Grandma has multiple.
I'm a streamer.
Okay, good. She
Why is my leg so
Yes,
itchy, bro?
I want to build my house, chat. I want to build my house. I want to build a big house. Like, that's
Unreal
what I want
Tournament
to do. I
movement.
want to just build a big
Yo,
house.
Sweet and Sour, thanks for the gift of the
Because,
three.
like,
Oh my God, we're one away from
all right,
300.
my family,
oh my God, oh my God, oh my
is
God, oh
8
my
of
God, oh my
us.
God.
You feel what I'm saying?
Jack, can we get
6
one gifted?
kids and me and my
Can
wife.
I sub
You feel me?
myself?
It's 8.
Actually, am I sub myself?
I don't just want
I
8
think it's so
bedrooms. That's just not going to work.
Where's
You
Avery
feel what I'm
Smile?
saying? Like, I need at least 10
There
bedrooms
he is.
with an attic. It may be a
Today's
basement,
FNCS.
maybe.
Well, okay, fine. We'll do FNCS
But
game
two
chat.
car,
Joel, you know I know
big car
nothing
garages. You feel me? 2 big
about
car garages.
This stuff. Chat, make sure instead of Uwu skins, you
feel
put an
me?
FNCS skin on.
That's what I want. Like, I want it. Like, I just
You know which one I'm
build
going
my
to, chat.
house.
You
So I
know
can
which one I'm
build
going
my
to.
dream.
Boom, baby.
My
Chapter
gaming
3,
setup.
baby.
You feel me? A dream gaming setup, a banging joint. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Bro, I'm afraid
Make
I'm
sure
not going to have
everybody
any
hit that
skin
like,
on
hit
my
that
leg.
sub, man. Hit that like, hit that sub. We trying to get the 820.
What do you want?
You
Yo,
trying to get
OG with the 8 months. What's good, Avery? Chiefs or Eagles? Man, I'm just looking. I'm hoping it's a good game. I don't care who wins. Genuinely hope it's just a good game. There's nothing worse than a bland Super Bowl, you know? I want a close game. I want all the players to be cuddling after every single tackle. I just want entertaining, man. I literally don't care who wins. I don't like I'm not a big fan of either team. But
I'm an Eagles
you know the
fan.
vibes. I'm gonna grab my food real quick, chat. Give me a second.
He better know the vibes.
He twisting, baby. He twisting. Living in Jersey and not caring? Bro, I like players, I don't like teams. I've always been like that.
Yeah, bro. I want to go to another joint. I want to go to another joint. For sure, for sure.
Phenomenal news.
Y'all hit that like. Y'all hit that like. Hit that
Phenomenal
sub for me.
news.
Hit that like.
3
Hit
days
that
in a
sub. Soon
row, I
as
got a
PlayStation Network
message
go
on
back
my
up,
lid.
y'all. We
She so
running
wants me.
again, y'all. We running.
This barista, man, so
We're
wants
doing
me.
a giveaway tomorrow, y'all. A giveaway.
I'm
Fortnite
telling
giveaway
you.
tomorrow.
Look at this.
Make sure you hit that sub.
New
and
one.
like. Fortnite
BU.
giveaway tomorrow.
Bro, she can sense my aura from
All
the
right,
fruit
y'all.
shop. BU.
Take care, Brody.
Crazy. What if it's a dude? Nah, this handwriting might be a guy. The handwriting first day was a girl, but I think if it is a guy this time, he's definitely just like she's probably sick and was like, "Yo, if my hubby, buys some coffee, write something down nice." Not the same handwriting. You're right. First day we followed her home. Second day we're like, all right. Third day we'll I don't know who this is. But good news is, good. Shut up, Siri. Good news is, we're like BU. What does that mean for us? Okay. What does that mean? BU. Okay, so if I'm gonna be me, you need to accept that I'm 27 years old. I'm probably schizophrenic. I'm talking to a bunch of little people with names and messages, probably not even real.
All
you
right,
guys are all fake.
bro.
Just curing my schizophrenia.
Be safe, Brody.
So
Take
that's
care.
the good news. But Joel said it was me. Okay. We are AI. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm average height. What? Where my hug at? That's all I'm saying, chat. She so wants us, man. We just got it, bro. We got it like that. It's part of the job or get fired. Dude, you're just jealous that I have a secret admirer. You're just jealous that when you get coffee, you don't get any messages. Like, on God. We got Nixkas in the game. Jeff said barista. That is actually phenomenal. Barista. No! Don't kill me, please. You know what I should do, chat? I should return the cup with a message. Oh! All right, time to spectate this game out.
He goes some customs early in the morning like this. That's crazy, right? That's what I'm saying. PC players can do everything. You understand what I'm saying? They got advantages. Look, our shit
God,
down, y'all
he's
still
drinking.
able to go live. Everybody over there watching y'all because they know we there. You know, everybody on your stream, they know we down right now.
Really? PlayStation servers have been down for 16 hours so far. Oh, Mr. Beavers, I'm spectating a custom, bro. Yeah, Saquon Barkley's back. Lisa's running. Okay, what the edit? Ooh, I got a cappuccino, bro. It actually tastes phenomenal. Oh my gosh.
What's the vibes? What you doing? Where you at? Chat. Make sure you hit that like button, y'all.
Why is he hunting him down? Everyone looks like ketchup and mustard. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, chat, you won't believe this. You won't believe this. I did 2 people's skins. Both people hated it. J-Pog goes, I don't want this one. And I go, oh. Okay, bro. I'm done gifting people things. It's ridiculous. Jay knows what he wants, yeah. What did I eat? I've been having the same thing every day. It's a grilled chicken Caesar wrap. I gifted the 70s runner skin and one of the celebrities. Did J-Pog set up the big rig yet? Bro, I'm gonna be real with you, no. I don't think Jay even cares that he has a PC. Yeah, the Lego default skin. Jay was very happy to have the PC, but he doesn't that's why I was like, oh, I want to wait another year, but everyone's like, just give it to him now, I'm like, okay. He's 9 years old, bro. What the heck is a 9-year-old doing with a $3,000 PC, you know? Oh my god, Lisa took out anonymous mode. Oh my god, Lisa.
Flexing on them. Chat, hit that like for me, y'all. Hit that like, hit that sub, man. PlayStation Networks is down right now, so we're doing some
Lisa
spectation.
coming in hot, chat.
So if you can, hit that like,
Getting
hit
the
that
2-piece,
sub.
the exotic
Donate to the
loadout.
channel if you can. Support.
Listen, Simple Edit gets the job done, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my god, I just watched that guy get executed. I watched that dude jump down and one pump that guy. Oh no. Oh, who is this? Lisa versus Layla?
All right, Marley.
It might be Lisa versus Layla.
Turn it on.
Now, all I'm saying is, bro, Simple Edit can do you wonders. That's all I'm gonna say. Simple edit could do you wonders. Aim kills people. Editing cannot kill you, but it could save you. It can protect you. If someone got good aim and good timing, you cook. Oh no, Saquon Barkley took down Layla. Lisa's still vibing. Oh, Lisa is no longer vibing. Oh no, the roof has been taken. The roof is on fire. Oh, and the right hand peek by Saquon. Wearing the Chun-Li skin. Uncle Thick Lee chat. Power over Stan Caden, thanks for the subs. Oh, Darkwager, thank you for the 8 months, bro. I already read that, did I? Oh, I'm dyslexic. Chat, after this game, we're gonna continue the GTA 4 story mode. That's not FNCS, true. I forgot what that was a theme. I need it. Oh my god, this guy's just hitting all the edits. Oh my god! I think we have a demon on our hands. I always seen Saquon in the customs, but I've never seen him build. God damn. I played Red Dead? Nah, I heard it's a good game. I haven't really been interested in it. Why are you spectating? Because these are all my viewers. Ooh. Oh, Mr. Saquon, we gotta work on your aim, bro. We gotta work on your aim, bro. You got a gold hammer. You should be hitting all those. He goes, yes. Right in the toes. Aw. Babes was AFK. 14 people remaining. Bro, look how much building is here. Uh-oh. Oh, Sky dropped his crown for the competitive advantage. Saquon showing off his edits. Protear taking out the lobby left and right. People remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Trey, PS5 servers have been down for like 13, 14 hours. $16 sorry, my bad. Bro, bush fights are just so bad. Like, I hate bush fights. This has to be Sky. Sky stream sniping, I know that for a fact. Don't think you're slick, Sky. Let me see. Is that his skin? Oh, these guys are teaming. Yo, everyone can. They're gonna die. Well, I can already tell. That is Sky. I told you that was Sky. No stream sniping. You knew he was your biggest threat, so you pushed him when you saw he was weak. Nah, chat. Ban Sky from 2 customs. Thoughts? Yeah, Sky's banned from 2 customs. Okay, 1 custom. Sky's banned from 1. That's crazy. You know what, Sky? You can redeem yourself if you 1v2 these guys. You won't be banned if you 1v2 these guys. Oh, never mind. They heard. No, Sky's banned. They want Sky banned. Uh-oh. 9 people remaining, chat. Damn! That twin mag, bro. That twin mag. Where's Saquon? Is he still up? Oh, he is. And he's somewhat healthy. Saquon got 7 elims. This guy full tart. Oh my god, Zane full tart. Oh, someone took height. Who's on the high ground? Crack shot on the high ground with some shark slippers. Where do you get these songs from? I pay for like a license for music that I could use without getting copyright. It's Epidemic Sounds. Oh my god, Saquon bopped crack shot. Sky's still up. 5 people remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be anyone's game. No one's on the high. Oh, Saquon. Nope, no one's on the high ground. Saquon looking for shots. Gets the elim, but now in shambles. Sky's going to hear this on the stream and start. Yep, there we go. Sky's gonna metagame. And there we go. We have Lisa going for the height. Sky on the low ground. Same with Saquon, but Saquon's popping a med kit. Zane chilling like he doesn't exist here. Sky going back to the high ground. Only 47 builds. Oh my gosh. Sky cooking. Saquon taking out Lisa. It is a 1v1v1 situation. Sky applying pressure. No more shield for Saquon. Zane, no help. Sky, the healthiest on height. Ladies and Gentile fish. Oh my god, Zane goes down. It's Saquon versus Sky. Sky taking 10 fall damage. Sky getting blasted. Only has a big pot. It could be anyone's game here. Ladies and gentlefish. This is getting hectic. Sky tarping out. Trying to get an angle on Saquon. Putting pressure on Saquon. Moving back. Keeping himself protected. Saquon with way more mad. Sky's running out with 6 builds. Saquon cranking the height. 126 to Sky's noggin. Saquon Barkley. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That was a W right there, Jay.
Nah,
that was a good
crazy.
game.
Saquon is
That
that was a good fight
a
though.
good
Sky,
game.
Saquon.
Hit that like,
Jack,
hit that
get that
sub, yo. Hit that like, hit that
jeez.
sub.
That was a wicked 126. That was a very wicked 120. I mean, Saquon's insanely gifted at mechanics. Jesus Christ. That man literally didn't, like, expose himself once. Like, it's the type of player that I'd die to and be like, yep.
Hit that sub for me, yo. Hit that
That's
sub.
very rarely. He's just doing the chicken dance, which pisses me off. just doing the chicken dance. All right, chat. We're gonna play like 2 hours of GTA 4. GTA 4. We're gonna do obviously continue the story mode. You guys have really been enjoying it. What is it? I don't even know where we're at on there. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. There we go.
Out of these next 5 games.
Hopefully, Queasy doesn't win like the first game. I want to see a couple games from them. So hopefully, like they just win like the 5th one and like they have some fun for the rest of them.
Queasy game 1 win. That's happening. It right now. Well, Fortnite fam, let's get into it. This is game number 1. So, casters, take it away.
Thank you, Zeke. Look, quick reminder, if you missed Group 1, it was a Spanish trio that took home Game 1, and we've got another one competing here today. Now, odds, I will put it in Queasy's favor, but time will tell. Quick reminder for those that missed the first group, it is going to be 5 matches that are played out today. To qualify to the major finals, you have to either get that victory royale in one of the 5 matches or place top 5 on the consistency leaderboard. Taco, any expectations for game number 1?
Look, my primary takeaway after Group 1 last week, Takata, is the fact that if anything can happen, there were some huge upsets even in terms of teams that we didn't see actually find their way towards that Major 1 final. So it's going to be a tough day. We've got 5 lobbies to essentially dictate what's going to happen. And I think most importantly of all, height is certainly going to be a heavy topic of conversation.
I mean, it will be, but with Queasy, Swizzy, and Merstash in the lobby, you saw Levin talking about it. If they're able to get that Rift Island, if they're able to conserve the materials needed during those final zones, it's going to be a red alert for all the other trios in the lobby, especially if they're being contested. But the battle bus is heated up, engine started. Let's get right into game number 1.
And just like that, Group 2, lobby 1 of 5 to start us off here, Takata. But you know what I do have to make a call for is the fact that Queasy, whenever he's back, because he probably will go back and rewatch this, and he's going to hear Levin say, Game 5, hopefully, right? Like, really do beat around in some of these circumstances.
Yeah, and speaking about, the contested trios, based on the job mod going into the second group of the day, Flooded Frogs was going to be contested here in a sense that Noms, Rizoy, and Gripey are kind of on the outskirts of it, but it looks like no very quick engagement off the bat.
Same cannot be set potentially for Night Shift Forest as some of our teams start rolling in here for Strokey, hoping to get a glimpse of some of those late flyers, but not going to get the chance just yet. Try and look for an early knock. Buildings and territory being established. Andelix just trying to get a little material he can, knows that he's not really set for a fight just yet.
Right, in trios, these early game engagements are all about claiming space. You want to claim the most loot, you want to claim the most advantageous position, whether it be an elevated building or just have the most rare or elemental chests. It's all about claiming that space, giving yourself that advantage, that better odds against the trio you're going up against. But when you lose a player so early on and you're put into a 2 versus 1, this just makes it that much more difficult to come out on top.
At the very best here in the Queasy, just hoping to try and communicate with the rest of his team, give an indication of what direction it's coming from. But Rakuzan from above going to actually be able to go for the double revive here. Bit of relief, but Slick still trying to reapply the pressure. Holding relatively well. Slick, though, just way too aggressive. Jumps up immediately, gets sat down. A nice knock here for Lucia. That might just really set the tone for how this fight's going to spill out.
Yeah, looks like pretty quick cleanup, but issue is if you have Karma running away, you got to make that decision. Early game is all about time management. Is it worth it to chase down a solo if you haven't finished looting your POI? And it looks like for this trio, it definitely is. I mean, you've got the turtles here that do have rare chests on them, so that is a bit of extra loot that will be taken from them, but it looks like they might have just given up the pursuit.
Can't say that it's too surprising though that they would have those initial intentions. Another trio fight breaking out here though. This time it's gonna be Savari against the likes of Clays, holding on to this tree for dear life. Where he manages to create just a little bit of space here. Water Sprite should be a nice measure too to get the shields back and plentiful for Ricky's trio, but Clays just drawing so much attention from other opponents, and it looks like the third party is starting to rain through.
Yeah, I felt danger in my spine when I saw that drone shot of all the trios in the surrounding area. I was like, this is not a good position to take a fight in. Back over to Lost Lake, though. Already 3 eliminations on the board. This is a trio that is looking quite comfortable starting it off.
You also have to remember that this is Demus's trio. They were allegedly going to be towards that pumped power position. So for them to be at Lost Lake with a handful of eliminations there, Takada, might be tough scenes for Podesi's team. Have to check in whether or not they're even still floating around. Hanging on over in Seaport City, though, is the real talk of the town here. Queasy, Swizzy, Mustache. The Des highlighted it exceptionally well before everything kicked off, but we'll get back to that thought later because Nefrizi, the action is still going.
They're not done yet. They have 3 eliminations, but they want more. As they pick up that 4th. The Frizzy is actually the player who has the most reboot-style matches in the lobby at 83, but he's yet to secure that victory royale to qualify him to these major finals in any of those reboot-style matches he's played. So starting off with 4 eliminations, maybe he can change history here.
Well, we know that they're definitely going to need the surge just based off of last week. Teams were looking at around 2,000 necessary whenever those thresholds did come into play if they wanted to stay above it. So important eliminations gathered so far, and Nefrizi having so much experience in this style of format, maybe this could be the one where he finally manages to see things in a different light. Only time will tell, but this is just the first lobby, and it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish for these kinds of scenes.
100%. And if we're looking at trios that aren't as contested, like we saw Queasy earlier, and now we have Inknebs and Shino here, you really got to focus on not only looting incredibly quickly, but finding that storm surge. Because if you're not battling anyone, you're not getting those early game pump shots, those early game tags right off your drop. It's all about your game plan, right? Your surge route. How can you find these opportunities to get that damage? Luckily enough, if you're able to get these Oni masks, allows you to not only move around much more efficiently, but also kind of split up in terms of the angles that you want to look for those tags, whether it be on a mountain or anywhere that you know some of your opponents are going to be rotating through.
I think having the uncontested Demon's Dojo, though, and opting to play a little bit more towards the dead side. So I think a lot of that northeast position of the map, you have some elevation that you can kind of play around with, especially when you imagine that there's still going to be some teams hanging around like the Magic Mosses and Pump Power potentially to maybe make up for some of that much needed surge. And surge, still the intention here from Clement, just trying to see what he can actually gather the rest of his team before they make their way in from Flip Frogs.
I really want to see a strong performance from these French trios, seeing it where the Global Championship is taking place. And it all starts here in the group stage. Your opportunity to qualify yourself to the major finals, put yourself one step closer to making it happen.
Sit down.
Never an easy situation to be in for any of these players, I'm sure. Sometimes the nerves can definitely have a tendency to build up, especially when you don't want to find yourself
MG Gamer.
in that last
What's
chance
going on,
qualifier
MG Gamer?
position.
Please do, if you can.
Knowing that
I
a victory
appreciate it.
royale could be your ticket in for
Hit
that
that
major
sub
final
button for me,
battle,
please.
so a lot of players really just trying to last minute contest for height. Got some action as well taking place on the outskirts of the map. Batman, easy peasy elimination on the side there, and one more time. That's just critical damage that they need for later on.
Matching outfit with the name, I like to see it. As Shap Noah and Yanis are choosing more of the kind of surge-based route of getting surge, you need to be not only looking for tags constantly throughout this mid-game, but you also need to be farming up, because how quickly you loot and start looking for tags isn't enough time to get those capped mats you need, especially some of the more scarce materials like metal. So if you have a trio, you can even set up for both the
Make sure everybody hit that like, hit that sub for me, y'all. Donate to the channel if you
the
can.
IGLs will be a bit more focused on making sure your team gets as close to cap mats as possible.
Also, looks like that deep rotation from Pink's trio starting to pay off. A couple of tags going in their favor from Neb. Separate angles being held as well. Sloxay even off in the distance. But Chino, Nebs, Pink. Oh, they're taking a little bit more damage than what they bargained for. Neb's going to be forced by momentarily. He's trying to provide the support coverage that he needs for the rest of his team. Pink and Chino just burning through those resources so quickly.
Gotta be careful. I mean, it is third zone. It's not going to be taking too strong yet, but the more time you spend in zone, the further away it can pull. It's okay to play dead side if you initially get a lot of damage, even some eliminations, but if you don't have any and you're just looking for those long range tags with an AR, it is a bit more risky. You might want to play even a bit closer to the congested side where these trios are rotating from, or like we can see here with Pink, Nets, and Chino just staying in zone, but the clock's ticking and the pressure's on, and there's an experienced trio that knows exactly that.
Neb's just kind of starting to lead the way, but still wanted to make sure that he could hold Floki and Clement, Sloxay as long as possible. Both of these teams kind of refusing to budge here, and for good reason. Sloxay, having just recently been knocked, seen from afar over a Magic Monsters, definitely looking to be on the bright side there for Pink's trio. But as for the rest of that engagement,
Chad, you can become a member, Chad.
how
Become
it
a
actually
member.
pans out. Have to expect that a 3 versus 2 that Takata, that's going to be all Pink.
100%. Taking a look at Nathan, CCB. I love seeing these two players together as we really quickly take a look at how that knock was made from Chino. What if they're going to continue forwards now as we kind of swoop back into the action? It looks like they are. The aggression's going to continue as now Chino is unable to connect the pump shot. As actually, I am mistaken, he did get the knock there on Floki. Now it's just a 3 versus 1, so it should be a quick cleanup if they decide to chase, but I believe the solo has already gotten away.
The split angle positions from how Nebs and Chino played that in the first place to get that elimination onto Sloxay, and it's only going to get worse when you have the numbers advantage. Nebs even having a little bit of luxury here to be able to refarm some of these used materials. But it would have been ideal if that fight could have been closed out just a little bit sooner here, Takata. There is going to be some issues I would expect for Pink's trio where they might get held a little bit on that next edge of zone, but at the same time, they can choose to just keep making deeper and deeper rotations now that they do have some confirmed surge damage.
Yeah, for Clement, on the other hand, though, it's going to be a rough one. Not only has to wait to try and get his duo back in the game, but going to be low on surge, low on loot, low on mats. It's going to be a difficult battle to come back on as we take a look at Merstash, Queasy, and Swizzy at their drop spot here in Seaport. Now, though, there are more trios around, one full trio.
Hellfire's team kind of got Janus breathing down their backs in the distance. I would almost say that he might have even got a little bit of an audio cue for us to what's going down in Seaport City. A bit of commotion taking place here. Swizzy and Queasy, though, still trying to utilize these buildings, get that optimal high ground advantage. They can see the surge bases as well, but if there's any team that knows how to take these calculated rotations, calculated measures, it's always going to be a trio that's got Queasy in it.
Oh, yeah.
Hit that like,
Go
y'all.
nice,
Hit
yeah.
that sub. Donate.
Hopefully we can see a bit of that action in the high ground later during this match. But what you can also see happening in these set lobbies in the group stages, these players, especially the veterans, have studied who's dropping in the surrounding area and how they tend to rotate. So in these situations, they can, afford staying in zone potentially to cut some of these trios off and try and look for some tags that way. But it is fourth zone. The Dojo's arena has appeared, Shogun Arena, as now we'll see who decides to kind of make the first move onto it.
And look, with the appearance of the Shogun's Arena, there's something that Levin kind of drew towards my attention not too long ago, and that's Queasy having made a call that, I'm going to be looking for that Shogun's Arena every single time. And obviously, in this kind of circumstance, it's going to be a lot more difficult for him to make his way there from Seaport City, from where we saw him getting a little bit held up in that slight fight. But for the rest of these teams, Takata, Rip Island can be such a strong position, especially depending on how the zone pulls towards it. But we have seen a couple of circumstances where teams, they've had issues with that Shogun's Medallion, for example, dropping off of the island, depending on the timing sequence surrounding that.
Yeah, I mean, quick note to any players competing, make sure you don't finish eliminating the Shogun boss on the edge of the island, as his medallion could fall right down into the hands of another player.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure to eliminate him when he's on a nice secure
Make sure you hit that like for me. Hit the like. Hit the sub.
You can get that medallion.
Remember,
which
y'all.
is gonna make you invisible while you're sprinting. Incredibly useful for these late games, as it looks like they're gonna be trying to claim that right now.
I imagine that it's difficult for another team to try and challenge from this point. If anything, they'll be waiting for Brownie's team to actually leave the Shogun's Arena territory. And yeah, teams are just, they're honestly just waiting for that Shogun's Medallion, using some of the resources as well, some of those slurp rails that are still on the island. Polo tricking his way up mountain face. Got to provide a different angle, but it's clipped from behind when he least expects it. He's not people are lurking. Now he's going to have to worry about his ceiling getting chopped out from under him.
He's going down right now.
Darko just putting so much pressure.
Gotta be careful as now the Typhoon Blade's going right into the box, not only applying pressure, but also causing eyes to look at this battle. Shots coming from every angle.
Oh my God.
Continuing to shing like it's
Oh my God.
It's going to go down alongside his full trio, and Haiku is the last one standing. Will he be able to pick up his teammate here?
All he needs is the one, because now they can look for the double revive, but it's might be too little too late. Brownie, Almay's flown down from the top of Shogun's Arena. It looks like they actually need this surge damage. They are underneath that current threshold. So they're getting ticked away. This fight might not be as in their favor as it initially appeared. Darkos has an opportunity to seriously turn this.
565 above. They have an advantage. The issue is they've used so many mats on the most recent engagement. The good news is they don't really have to force a fight here. On the other end, though, you can hear that Storm Surge thinking Fuzzy needs to force a fight here. 239 below, already lost a teammate. But on top of a hill, on this elevation, you're going to have a lot of eyes on you. This is incredibly risky.
If the rest of the lobby wasn't already looking to focus them, I'm sure Almay's name popping up in the elimination feed is bound to have set up some light bulbs here for Team Haiku. And sure enough, starting to break through, starting to see where this leftover loot is at from Almay's having been eliminated by those surge ticks. And it doesn't appear as though they're going to have to worry for much longer. That trio just completely wiped essentially by the surge threshold itself.
Yeah, it's difficult. Brownie was the trio as well that has yet to make it to an FNCS finals, and you can see the struggle in these top tier lobbies, even if you're able to be the first one to Shogun's Arena. It's very difficult to continue that through the late game. As Strap now has to be careful. The benefit of already having 1,000 damage, but having lost one of his teammates, as now the push continues.
And Kurama, things looking a little bit grim as well for this trio. It's down to just him and Werix trapped in Hellfire. They were able to get ample surge earlier on, tangling with Queasy's team, but they are just finding themselves so caught in the mix of all these trios. Craig and Azako, fortunately enough, will be able to secure this double revive onto Scoozy, but they still have a long ways to go before they're inside the safety of the zone.
Yeah, this is 6th zone, which is the first kind of half in, half out, half the zone in the storm, half the zone out of the storm. This is a moment where you want to be kind of set on already getting a bit of damage, having enough loot, having enough mats, and being able to focus kind of on where these zones are going to be pulling. But the issue is for trios like Giannis, Noah, who've already lost one of their teammates and they're playing as a duo, it's likely that they're lower on loot, lower on mats, and have to make more of those risky plays. But sometimes the odds might be in your favor if this is an option, an opportunity. For Noah and
hit that
Giannis
like,
to maybe
y'all.
find one more.
Hit that like, hit that sub.
Drake keeps trying to find an angle. He's done wasting time. He's just going to force his way into the box now with that Typhoon Blade swinging away. Does not care who's on the other end of it. Noah Riley building for his life. Going to get met with a punch shot to the face as well. Oh, he finds the knock. Dre can't swing for any longer. Marino
my
is
God.
eliminated. Noah Riley is the GOAT for a reason, Takada. And he's holding it down, but it comes at such a steep price. Will he be able to find this revive on Giannis? I don't think so, because too many other teams closing in.
Caught all that attention, showing what it means to be an FNCS veteran. Noah now is left alone after back-to-back headshot pump shots. Can he continue his wrath as now the pressure is onto him? A 1 versus 3 inside of the storm. It's not a position you want to be in, but there's
You gotta
not
do what
much
you gotta
options
do.
for Noah here.
They
Just
rotating.
battling for his life. Fortunately, he does have a lot of mats.
Oh
but
my God.
players like trying to reposition, finding themselves stuck inside of that wind tunnel instead. It is a tragedy when you find yourself just floating to your demise. And Noah Riley, he's just getting dinged from every single direction. There is nowhere
Noah.
safe for Solo to
Noah
run.
done.
Finally cleaned up. But
Noah
a lot
outta
of his
here,
own
Jack.
builds, again, inevitable, essentially, with how much is actually surrounding the bottom of the Shogun's Arena right now.
And look at this. Levin was talking about it. Even though they weren't the first trio there, you have Swizzy, you have Merstash, you have Queasy, on the Rift Island. And not only that, Taco, they've been able to conserve their mats.
Swizzy,
has
Queasy.
match materials. I'm hoping Merstash and Quizzy are in a similar position, but this is a code red for the rest of the lobby right now. When you have this trio, 700 above surge, max loadout, max mats on an elevated position, and already marking in the storm where they're gonna play to claim that high ground. This is looking like a quick game one.
If you give Queasy max materials, essentially, heading into that 8th zone position, Takada, I think we know how the rest of this story goes, but don't want to commit to any sort of jinx as yet. Even the mighty have fallen before, especially when you factor in that every single one of these teams competing here in this first game of the day knows all they need is a win, and they are in. They've had 4 other chances, so that we've got 5 games burned through here today, but a victory royale looks nice, and everybody knows that height is one of the primary ways to secure it.
They've got every checkbox crossed off. I mean, they've got maps, they've got positioning, they've got loot, they've got damage. They have everything, even time to plan the next rotate, which is exactly what Volko's going to do here. You see there's just 2 seconds left until next zone appears, so this is the time you want to look around, see what's going to be the best rotate. You need to already have this information by the time that zone pulls, so you can act quicker than your opponents, and it looks like they might have just found a solo down below in the mud. Unfortunately for Noms, the Storm Surge is also ticking.
We're really just getting a indirect view of Noms' downfall here. He's not even getting a chance to try and TP up for Strokey. Immediately want to shut that down, but that is a nice siphon material circumstance for Strokey's trio. Now, what can they do next with it? Because having dropped, forfeited a little bit of height, Strokey at least has that void on me, so might have a slightly easier time. But again, knowing that it's Queasy's team of all trios controlling that Shogun's Arena, these teams, when they try to rotate, they're likely to get beamed from above.
Such a difficult rotate. It's what I think literally the highest mountain in the game, but you can see the first trio to put their feet in the snow is going to be Queasy, Merstash, and Swizzy, trying to get as elevated as possible because they know how difficult of a rotate this is going to be for the remainder of the lobby, and all they have to do once they're up and above is look down and start shooting.
I did see sights, though, of Nathan, CZB, and Eclipse. They're going to be playing from that secondary height position. So if it wasn't tough enough dealing with the likes of Queasy's team all the way up at the peak of this mountainside, trying to break through Nathan, CZB, and Eclipse as well, is going to pose even more issues for these teams. There's so much material that's going to be ate up on this journey towards that top of the mountain.
Zone is going to, fortunately, for the duos, trios on the side playing Mountain Goats, it is going to pull back into the POI, so they're not going to have to fully go over this mountain. A little bit of a savior for all the trios down below, low in materials like Pink, Nebs, and Chino. It's going to give them another chance here, another shot at redemption, but they are going to need a refresh on this rotate.
Ideally, what they want is potentially a team that's a little bit more shambles than them as far as materials concerned to get a quick refresh off of, considering that they're about halfway up from the bottom, might have an easier time trying to seek out that refresh than some others. Maybe some rookies from Queasy's team that they might drop, but all the way down at the bottom of his mountain face already, things are just continuing to pile up, become even more and more congested. But this is what Queasy does best. It's just monitoring the high ground, making sure that nobody else could possibly try and threaten this position.
I love what I just saw from Queasy. His trio has already pre-fired the Oni masks onto the Rift Island once again, and just pulling right back to it. So they're going to be able to maintain that elevated position in the clouds. Meanwhile, all these trios that are low on mats are going to play in the dirt, in the water, trying to find any refresh possible as the Strokey is going to take out one, but there's a full box of chaos. It might not even be worth it. The boy push on in, but he gets a second. Can he make it the third? A full trio getting life as Strokey and Volko go on in. One shot needed to connect, and they do it.
Colb's team didn't stand much of a chance here, but what I want to keep an eye out for, Takada, is teams that are trying to go for these blind TVs. It's going to be so difficult because they have to worry about those wind tunnels potentially taking them into a position that they don't want to be off of those Void Oni masks. Nafeezy, Alucia, holding on to this last charge of the Water Sprite. And it's going to continue to buy them just a little bit more time, a little bit more HP. But getting up towards that secondary height position, Swizzy, Merstash, Queasy, they're not trying to allow it.
Always staying ahead, always staying on top. Still, look at the materials that Queasy, Swizzy, and Merstash have. Look at their loot, look at everything. It's going to take a miracle for one of the trios down below to retake this high ground from them, as once again, the mountain is going to be where the zone is pulling towards. All these players trying to elevate themselves while the pressure is being applied from above.
For Strokey, Volko quite literally got trees even blocking their paths, but don't want to break them out just yet. Don't want to give away their specific location towards the likes of Queasy, Swizzy, and Merstash, who are adamant as ever for keeping watch. Nebs, Chino, Pink, they're also still managing to trek their way through the snow. It is an uphill battle, quite literally, for all of these teams.
It's going down right now.
Just 34 HP though, one shot away from getting knocked down. Good news is they've already made it up top of the hill. They're just going to continue staying ahead. That's all what low ground is, claiming space, staying ahead of the zone, and they are doing exactly that.
Chino, Pink, hoping to still carry the torch here at this stage. Nebs as well, a couple eliminations to his name, but look at Queasy, just an absolute behemoth from above. Everyone just at the exclusive mercy of what Swizzy, Queasy, and Merstash decided to do here. But Pinky, we're going to turn things into his favor. Volko going to send over right here just a bit. He's going to get a little bit decisive, but Chino, he's the only one left to keep the dream alive at this stage, and he goes down.
Lucia now 6 eliminations on the board. To Frizzy, it's going to be his duo that's up. It looks like it's a 3 versus 2. The Titans on high drop down now. They're not playing heel off. They're playing aggressive. They're closing it out. And Swizzy, Queasy, and Merstash are going to take home game 1 of Group 2.
Look, I get it. It would have been so much fun to see.
This is not pre-recorded, bro. I'm here now, bro. What's up, Astro?
There was no other plan other than
Hit that like for me,
a
Brody.
singular lobby to punch their way into the Major 1 finals. That was the most calculated Fortnite that you could possibly ask for. It was absolutely clinical from this team.
I'm watching that FNCS, bro.
Legend called it before these games
Hit
even
that like
started.
for me, Astro.
If you let Queasy, Swizzy, and Merstash on Rift Island in the end
Donate
game,
to the stream, y'all. Donate to the
max
stream.
loot, it is not going to end up well for the rest of the lobby, and they showed exactly why they have the reputation they do. Levin, Mini C.
Yes, sir. I'm going to check it out right after this, my boy. I got you.
Mini,
I'm gonna
right
check you
here
right
in my
out.
script, it says they win game 5, and you just had to go off and change the script and say they won game number 1. Guys, this was easily one of the freest wins I think I've ever seen in a Fortnite game. Not only did they claim that Rift Island super, super early, but then Zone favored them. It goes, like, almost every zone favored them. And then in that moment where, like, Zone comes back, they're already prepped. They sat on high ground just looking down like, okay, guys, going up a mountain. We're already here. This was so, like, this was easy breezy for them.
Easy.
I mean, there goes my entertainment. You know, I see that one of them.
That was
You know,
easy.
these
Chat,
guys
hit that
can
like,
win any
y'all.
game and just qualify, but it's like, you know, at least give us a couple games of fun, you know, let us doubt a bit, add some jeopardy. Mini was like, nah, let's win game one, and they do exactly that. You know, when we were breaking down how these guys play for height, it literally was the exact same as the breakdown we did, right? They're gonna play for island, they get up on the island, zone pulls towards the island, they have cat mats, it starts pulling towards the hill, they're gonna pre-TP up the hill. Nobody else in the lobby can play how they're playing. And it's just like you said, the freest game they will play. I like to say, you know, like they showed like, you know, some level of excellence, and they absolutely did, right? Their strat is sort of ironclad. Anybody looking up at height has no chance of taking it off of them. But it's just so easy. I can't wait to see these guys in grand finals or in the Major 1 finals, because there will be a couple other teams who maybe can challenge them. But here in this lobby, no one even comes close.
Yeah, really, really excited stuff. I think your script was upside down, Zeke. I think you meant to see game number 1 was the win right there for this team, because as you said, Levin, they just played that exactly how we expected it to go. I had to just take a double take there just to check that wasn't our pre-show sort of little elements that we had in it. It was literally the exact same game that we were going to watch. Really, really well played. What I liked about it as well, they didn't actually get hyped or get the island straight away. It wasn't the team, I think it was Brownie's team that actually got it first, and they were actually up there initially. They actually showed the fortitude and the ability to actually just force them off it and do a really good job of being on high.
And more on that in just a little bit, because we do have a break. But when we return, we'll break that down, take a look at the standings, and so much more. So stay tuned. We'll see you in just a little bit.
What's the matter, son? Are we going to the game?
We're going to be here for the game. We're watching it here.
I'm sorry.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I mean, look, if you missed it, we just saw one of the easiest games I think Queasy will ever play in his life, because they just locked down this lobby. And what looks easy on paper is definitely not easy because this still takes a lot of skill to complete. But at the end of the day, Queasy decided, you know what, we have 5 games to play. I need to get a victory out. I need to play top 5 to see. Why don't I get game 1 victory out, close it up, and now they're going to the Major 1 finals. And again, I just can't stress enough how much skill this takes to execute, Levin, and they just made it look so unbelievably easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's break it down again. We did it at the start of the day, Minnie. We already break down on how they win high. But for the people who really weren't paying attention, we'll give you another tutorial and you can figure out this way. So we see they like to play for the island. They didn't actually play for it on pool, which was interesting. It was Brownie's tree that was up here, and they made the mistake, I guess, of dropping down, right? Because then you leave it open for Queasy's tree to get up here. And the benefit of this Mini is Zone keeps pulling towards it. They save so many maps. And so when the Zone pulls towards the mountain, they're in the prime position that you saw them marking the mountain. They TP up, way up the hill. No one's anywhere near them, and they can just sit here and again save materials. Again, pressure the teams below them. And when Zone pulls right back towards the island, guess who's in the perfect position to TP back on the island? I mean, it is just so free, like we're highlighting. They can sit here on the island, they wait for it to open up. Even if they want to tank a bit, they have the splashes to do so because they have just Cat Blue. And then from there on out, nobody has any chance of taking high off of them. You see everyone else in the lobby is building in wood, while Mustache here, still has 100 builds, right? Like, as soon as Queasy runs out of hearts, he can just drop another cat metal to him. Everyone else is struggling below. They're playing a different game to everybody else, really.
Yeah, I think that's the key point about how this team are going to play when it comes to the finals, how they have been playing, and how a lot of the successful teams are playing. Is putting yourself in the best possible position, because even if you're not necessarily going to get that zone pull, like we didn't see them get the 9-0, remember, it pulled all the way back down the hill, favoring all those guys, but because they were there and we have these void TPs, they can just easily rotate across that end game and put themselves in a better position next time. So being in that power position is something that we know Queasy's all about, and we can see it works very well. Even only 6 eliminations, because they simply didn't need them though, and they didn't need the materials at all.
Yeah, not many chance to get them. Right?
Okay.
It's so high up.
I mean, dude, again, just props to them for making that look so easy. If you're looking at this 1,000 points, it just means they're going through the Major 1 finals, rather. So don't worry about that if it looks a little weird. We wanted to highlight 4th place for you there. Pink and Nebs putting on such a show there, making it into that 3rd place spot, almost trying to fight what looks like an immovable object there in Queasy, but still showing us what they are capable of, what they've been practicing for, and now coming out this strong in just game number 1. I can't wait to see what more they can do with 4 more games.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this trio, right? Of course, there's like elements of the end game that are interesting for sure, but just the way they play the game is really unique because they have Nebs, who has that mythic Oni mask, right? He has 50 charges. Everybody else in the lobby has 10. And we saw in sort of the early and mid game the way he was playing. He has a lot of freedom to roam and look to engage on fighting. Have an easier path when they're rotating through, and it means that they can sort of get to end game, a lot more stacked and a lot better of a position. And I think these 3 are, a team that you probably would expect to win a game at some point today, mate.
Yeah, and I think they'll do it on height as well. I think what we saw in this game was sort of that low to mid-ground play style. We saw them fragging with each other. And again, it wasn't a very easy zone for them in terms of where they land, right? They're landing all the way to the sort of top right of the map there at Demon's Dojo. So it's one of those where they had to make a long rotation. They managed Surge really well to get to that position. And I think they're a team that can play height as well, especially now that Queasy's out of the lobby. It changes so much when it comes to height dynamics. And maybe some of our teams, like you mentioned, Zeke, might now play for that height.
Yeah, I mean, what do we expect right now that we've got Queasy out? Does that mean we're going to look to contest this drop spot? Are we looking for height, Levin? What are we doing here?
I mean, I think there will be a couple of contested teams in the lobby that might sort of look at it now and go, yeah, maybe we should land Seaport. It'd be funny if it ends up being contested because there's a couple different teams that think that way, right? Height for the rest of the lobby does get easier for sure because now Queasy's not there. I expect it to be sort of how it was in Group 1. Group 1, it was so chaotic. We had a bunch of different teams looking up for it, trying to take it. Game 1, nobody bothered. 1, because of the zones, 2, because of Queasy. So I will be a lot more interested for the next 4 games.
Okay, let's see what happens. Game number 2 is upon us. So, casters, over to you.
Look, guys, height might get a little bit easier to play, but the pressure is going to remain as high as ever here at Takata. We've already seen a masterclass essentially coming out of Queasy, Swizzy, and Mustache for lobby number 1. And what's the go quote after all? Can't hide, don't die. That's Queasy all day long.
Yeah.
Get height, stay up. But look,
Champ,
you mentioned
yeah,
it briefly
champ.
as well just now.
That's for
Seaport
EU.
is now uncontested, and we
That's
have
wild
viewers
right now, my
contesting
boy.
each other right south of Seaport in the Blossom Split. We
First
have
game, Queasy
trios
and number
contesting
one.
each other at Boxcars right north of Seaport. So, now, even while they're dropping into their original drop spot, they might be able to see, like, okay,
Make sure
Seaport's
you hit
free.
that like
Let's
and that
just drop
sub for
over
me.
there. So,
Please,
only
champ.
time will tell. Will they
Really
decide to
appreciate
make
it
that
if you do.
choice, or will more trios make that choice and cause a new contestation? Game 2 starts now.
Something else that's been made very clear, though, Takata, with the conclusion of that first lobby is the fact that Shogun's Arena has just become that much more available. We did see the likes of Brownie's Trio try to maintain it, but their problem was they encountered surge difficulties. They didn't have the surge they actually needed. They were forced apart from the island. So at this stage, a lot of it isn't exclusively just going to come down to autopiloting, trying to take those height positions, because these teams understand they still need to make sure that they have the surge necessary to do those power plays.
100%. And I'm thinking now in the back of my mind, where's Andalex at? It was originally contesting night shift. Now, nobody contesting night shift. But for Go to Lost Lake, we do have a battle that's potentially going to be unfolded.
And look, maybe being contested here yet again isn't the worst case scenario for a Photo-Size team, just because they're going to need practice if they decide to commit to Lost Lake, Takata. They know what awaits them. If in Group 3 we see success from Seti and Kimmy and Shari, so a little bit of on-spawn practice, a little bit more, I should say, it can always be beneficial in the long term.
Oh. And it looks like not a single trio decided to drop at Seaport City. What are the odds, Doug? I guess they just want to stick to their, routes, their loop path, everything they've studied. They don't want to kind of mix it up, even if it's that much potential free loot. It is a risky decision as we look at Nefrizzi now. Lucia, Starkiss, this trio, I believe, got second place in the last match. So they're already doing a great job in terms of keeping themselves up high on the leaderboard. I didn't want to jinx it there. Got a little scared when I saw the knock come through, but they did make it happen.
And this is some really nice early search for Lucia's team for sure. And not only that, but knowing that, well, I can't say that they necessarily know, but they might have been able to scope out the fact that teams weren't headed towards Seaport City. So that also does introduce the possibility that teams might look to rotate through Seaport City just for fishing purposes, just for additional loot purposes. And when you have successful early fights, like what we just saw from the Freezy, it makes it a little bit easier to prioritize having some slightly slower rotations.
Yeah, the thing is, normally you don't know if anybody's going to drop at that POI that becomes uncontested. But if you're one of the contested trios that are landing right beside it, like I was mentioning at Blossom Split or at Boxcars, I think depending on the bus path, you can see if a trio is flying into Seaport or not. So it's very surprising to me that the ones that are already contested didn't kind of see that and make the decision to drop there. But maybe another trio, like you said, will walk through Seaport and be like, wait a minute, this is uncontested, a bunch of free loot, free mats, but also time that it takes to secure all of that. And when you're already on your mid-game rotate, you're most likely just kind of looking for damage at this point. But we'll take a look back
All
at
I'm
that.
saying, Shattered Span, right? If you're the team at Shattered Span, Futrix, maybe use one of those launch pads to head into Seaport City. They'd also be one of those teams I think that has an easier time at scoping out the fact that there's nobody there. And Shattered Span has definitely kind of been going through the ringer, especially since the loss of, some key resources like the slip truck, and it might make it a lot easier for them to not have to play from such a fringe position on the map. And I think at a slight disadvantage some of these other teams in comparison to what they can gather from that POI.
Heading back over to Pink, Nebs, and Chino got, I believe, third place last match. A lot of these trios already kind of set themselves up fourth place for a good position on the leaderboard. So at this point, as time goes on, it is 5 matches. And when we get closer to those final matches, you might have to change your play style, whether it be for the win or whether for consistency. But up at the Polar top, we have Polar getting eliminated, or Polo, sorry. by Dre, who has now secured 3.
And Dre needed that as well because those materials were running incredibly low. This was a pretty stretched out box fight that now is going to send them on a recovery mission to get that reboot off. And they're not the only team kind of duking things out here early on. Brutal Boxcars under heavy fire currently. Clement, Sloxday, trying to see if they can get an approach. Slightly split positions here. Splashes ringing out, but it's actually going to be Floki for a moment here. Go over that right side peak. Instead, trying to just make sure you can take this wall. They're going to charge right through. Could have been some serious problems there for Floki. Has not been able to back off for a moment. But Sloxday has found a slight opening. A little bit of pressure applied. And it's just the triple threat, essentially, that Floki and the team is trying to essentially unify for here.
Right, I love the way they're playing this out. Not only are they playing safe peaks where they can quickly just re-edit their walls, they have all the builds in the surroundings, but they're also taking various angles to apply pressure all over the trio. But the issue is, when you take too long, these other trios in the area are hearing those shots. They're hearing this battle unfold, and they're saying, you know, this could be a good opportunity for a third party. As now, the sneaky play is going to come through. They're going to crouch to the builds and just hopefully find an opportunity to maybe 3-2-1 triple shotgun a player here.
It's Floki's team that is the most unaware of just how threatened their current position actually is, because they're the ones that actually have some of these builds kind of work their way through the train station here at Brutal Boxcars, and with that menacing sneak up, you almost have to expect a time commitment even from Marvik's trio, right? If you spend so long not actually being directly involved with the fight, you're going to have to get that surge one way or another. And they might have missed their opportunity, at least onto Clement's team.
I'm not sure if they knew there was a third party there, which would be pretty unlikely. I mean, they crouched the whole way. I think it was just good timing. They decided this is taking too long. Brutal Boxcars now. Be careful, though. They can actually still get an opportunity here. They take the first shotgun shot, but Kifo is going to be the only one that took the shot, as now they're just going straight into the action, see if they can at least pick up one, and they do exactly that onto Ricky. A quick knock, bit of loot for the trio, but will they continue forwards?
Like, that was so necessary because that was about to be embarrassing, but fortunately, I do think Marvik, that was a nice recovery. They were able to actually get that initial elimination onto Ricky. 2 versus 3, though. They want to close in on the rest. Bari was actually the one that had been split initially, but now this trio forced to play tightly knit. Bari doesn't have the HP, though, to keep things going. That's going to be the secondary confirmation here for Kifo. And that is a promising look, as now it's only a singular member left over from Spari's team to try and pull things tight. Whether or not they can actually even make a play for those reboot cards is another question, because right now it's all about getting at Josh.
Yeah, I believe that singular player is kind of sandwiched now between 2 separate trios, so it's going to be a difficult one as we pan on over to Nathan, Eclipse, and CZB. I love seeing Nathan and CZB still together. I mean, they played together for all 3 majors last year, even qualifying for globals in Major 3. So seeing them once again now in trios alongside Eclipse, they've got that synergy, they've got that chemistry, and hopefully it's going to show in these matches.
We also saw them as one of the teams that were taking early notice of that high position, right? They were just a little bit slower to try and beat out Queasy, Mustache, and Swizzy for that mountain play, Takata, but they are clearly a team that has a pretty firm understanding of how to actually maneuver themselves into those priority positions, and I'm excited to see how the rest of these lobbies continue to unfold for that team, especially, again, given the fact Nathan, he's out here trying to help represent Controller Nation. Bodasai and a squeeze, though. Little bit of problems here. Might have been caught up while trying to go for a fishing play.
Really want to see that trio qualify, representing Gentle Mates. Just thinking of seeing them at the Global Championship in France, being on a French organization, all the fans cheering them on. We'll see if they are able to do it in this second group as we look back at Nathan, Eclipse, and CZB. A reminder of kind of how the meta has been played out this season. it's a lot of fishing. Ever since the water boom was taken out of competitive, now it's all about fishing, getting those shield fish. You don't have to fish in a fishing hole. It can be any open body of water, and you can get quite a lot of shield fishes that you can then use to recuperate that shield after looking for tags in this mid-game. So that's why you see a lot of these players with fishing rods. But as we get closer and closer to that fourth zone, where Rift Island will once again appear, we talked about it earlier, Taco. Queasy, Swizzy, and Merstash didn't even take it right off the bat. There was multiple trios that kind of fought for it, and in the end, they were just the last ones there, using it more of kind of like a rotation tool versus, you know, getting the loot from the Shogun boss and getting anything else, even positioned for tags early on. But it still worked out very well for them. We'll see if this time around another trio takes it.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of you don't necessarily have to be that initial team to claim Medallion to still get a lot of the benefits that are presented by that Shogun's Arena positioning. And even looking back at the trio that we were just on, chat, you know, O'Reilly, Yanis, we saw some struggles that Shogun's Arena could maybe be a new introduction to their game plan, just because of the fact that if you don't have much search, that top overview can give you a lot of chances, I think, a lot more opportunity to try and make up the difference there. Still got to get flowers where they're due. Noah Riley did have some pretty crazy elims in that last lobby, so it's definitely primed and ready to go along with the rest of his team.
Oh yeah, what you love to see from these players that have been competing for as long as I can remember in Fortnite competitive. Scrap, Skrill, Hellfire now very elevated here. They don't have a single elimination, but they do have a good position to kind of look for those tags. Issue is I don't see too many trios rotating through. As Hellfire now is going to choose to maybe go to a different position, to have more angles on trios rotating through. That's the benefit of kind of the mobility within this season with the Oni masks with Typhoon Blades. You can afford to kind of split up a bit more from your trio.
This is a lot more risky, though, for Hellfire to be playing solo position inside of the bush. Sure, he's got his teammates nearby, but he doesn't have the luxury of being able to just immediately teleport away from danger. If he gets spotted out, it's going to have to be a quick pickup factor for the rest of his team to help him out there. A lot of our trios just encountering their own fair share of struggles, though. Batman,
Marley!
Hiroki, they're hoping that
Marley, shut up!
play here now for Volko. Even if the early doesn't necessarily pan out in your favor, still have a chance if you're able to get that reboot through. It will be tough, though. Just there's so much surge now they're going to be behind the curve on.
Yeah, but if we look at Eitsu, Echo, and Repairs, this trio that has yet to make it to an FNCS finals, but when they get a Shogun Arena spawn like that, giving themselves that elevated position, this would be just what they need. 3 points on the board as well, which means in terms of consistency, it's only been one game, but not looking too hot yet. As time goes on and we get closer to those final matches, the teams at the lower half of the leaderboard are going to be playing a bit more aggressive towards that high ground for that win condition.
So far, so good as well for Echo's team. Doesn't appear as if anybody is going to make a surprise appearance just yet. Once a team has already kind of staked themselves out on top of Shogun's Arena, I don't think that it's very common for us to see teams look to directly challenge. Maybe if they can get a nice beam from below, or if they feel like they're going to be able to take a more advantageous shot, but I think that that's going to fizzle out for the time being. It's just going to be Echo's team claiming that Shogun X Medallion. Magic Moss is, though, right on the outskirts of it. Nebs, Pink, trying to replicate some of that Lobby 1 success, but that was kind of disastrous for Nebs. Punished for that peak just now.
Yeah, be careful when you got a full trio in the bush looking at you. It's a risky peak to take. Some trios rotating in from Storm. It's a safe option now to look at that. A triple spray attempt onto Clement Floki. And Slugze, though, once again from that trio in the bush, being a bit of a nuisance now for both teams in this build.
It's teams that are a little bit south and north of both these trios positions, though, that are bound to be taking notice of the box fight that's currently engaging. And
Yeah,
sure
like,
enough,
yo,
they're all
that's
forced to shift their direction towards some of those teams that are rotating just a little bit sooner than them. They don't want to find themselves getting out. They want to make sure that those teams are going to be at least a little bit hit, a little bit prioritized with trying to recover their own shield so they won't get chances to actually keep looking for tags onto Floki or Pink's trios.
Right. What I like about trios versus duos is kind of the options you have for those tags, whether it be triple shotgun, the triple spray, free edits. You have a lot of these options that have kind of higher chances for you to actually get those tags, even if it's against the trio that's, boxed up in a base or wherever they may be. So if you're really able to kind of have that synergy with your trio, make sure communication's on lock, then you can kind of create those opportunities for yourself. Let's look at a replay.
Ooh, one more time though. You saw it just for a moment there. That 126 below before that fight initially broke out there. Brownie's trio clearly still encountering a decent bit of struggle in terms of maintaining a nice search threshold here. That is part of the issue introduced though when it comes to these set lobby type of performances, Takata. Everybody knows just how much more difficult acquiring Surge actually becomes. Everybody's head kind of on a swivel here now as Gino looks like they lost Pink along the way. And not only that, but they are currently under arrest. 124 below as a duo, and it's one more time. Sluxe, Clement, Floki, the same trio kind of gave them a slight hiccup in that first lobby. Engaging with them yet again.
Deja vu back in the storm. Once again, battling it out. Looks like Nebs with the use of the Oni mask is going to continue on forwards here, even though it is a 3 versus 2. They're still confident to at least get a bit of damage as they are making their way towards the zone as they continue to apply pressure. But if Clement, Floki, and Sluxe, they stop here,
yes, sir. You
them
gotta think
do the
what's
same,
going on,
either
bro.
get in or create an opening.
Also appeared like KKR's team might be able to even cause a bit of a sandwich situation here. Gino and Naz must really trust the amount of healing that they have available.
I'm good watching this
FNCS
EU
but they
Europe.
want more than that. They want revenge for having lost Pink in
Bobbing
the
and
first place.
chilling, you
From
feel
Neds.
me?
Nearly getting the better exchange there from Neds, but instead it's going to be Nebs immediately trying to charge on Sluxe. Perez holds strong currently. Floki, Clement, and Sluxe are going to fully wipe Pink's trio, and that is definitely going to be a bit of a thorn in the side there.
I wonder how scared they were for Surge. There was 75 players up. It's 74 for that zone needed for Storm Surge to no longer be active. Just one player needed to get eliminated, but Storm Surge did get active. They went all in, and it did not go in Pink or Chino's favor. Game 3, hopefully will be a little
Yeah,
bit
me
brighter
too,
for them.
bro. Me too. I'm sick right now. I'm mad I
Doesn't
can't
look like
play.
it was a long-lived
I
success
gotta watch
there either.
this.
Elimination onto the Strokey. Particle, Kider, and Nako doing what they can to kind of try and TP their way through this.
I'm liking how this trio has been performing, actually. They got into the late game. I believe they were one of maybe even top 5 in game 1. I mean, in group 1, we had a Spanish trio take home the VR in the first match, and now they're looking quite stacked enough, I'd say, to have another solid performance in this late game. So in terms of consistency, they definitely have put themselves in a spot to do well.
Yeah, and so didn't even realize that there was another player running down his own search tower with them, trying to build up as high as possible, hoping that he's going to have the likes of Chat to come through, help save him. But Abdallah not willing to give up that chase anytime soon. Zako as well from afar in the secondary surge base. Chat just trying to apply pressure where he can, but these teams all getting stuck inside of the same perimeter.
Yeah, gotta be careful. Chat went full protection there, placing hard mats, covering his team, making sure they have a bit of time to recuperate that shield that they lost, but they're gonna end up using a water sprite here to get Giannis back in action. As now the issue is they're only 86 above Surge, and the clock is ticking. The numbers are going down as Nefrizzi is one of the culprits here, doing more damage to his opponents.
Hellfire and Skrill just doing their best to hold the walls so far, but Rakuzan and the Freezy, they're not willing to budge. They kind of understand they might have advantages here, at least as far as numbers are concerned. Hellfire forced to make a play. He doesn't have a choice now. He's just going to go for the immediate pump shot, but no success, fully escaping thanks to those void-owning teleportations coming through. And Hellfire, he might have 3 medkits, Takada, but until he finds a tag, they're not going to be of any good to him.
Yeah, this is one of the most dangerous zones for Storm Surge. It needs to get to 40 players for it to disappear, and there's still 55 up. So Hellfire, Skrill will have to really find a miracle here in terms of damage. Just 58 below. They have no option to tank it or wait it out, with still so many players up. All they have are medkits, no shields. So it's pure aggression, and big shots needed to connect here.
Skrill didn't even get a chance to look back. Alex and Sato going to be the ones that ultimately find that elimination. Skrill still just trying to barely escape. It at least gave him enough damage that he's now above that search threshold. But for how much longer? Podesai, the Squeeze, and Akira also a little bit trapped on a slightly more congested side of zone for the time being. But they're at least well above that search threshold, Takada, so they've got more time than most to actually make their next play. And chop out instead. They're taking on the floor from Scout.
Looking for a triple spray down, try and drop an opponent in the box. But in the meantime, another trio was taking a look from the side, jumped right on in, took out one of Podesai's teammates, but they were able to clean it up. The issue is now the pressure's on them. The shots continuing to rain on in. Builds being created. You have to be careful here to not run into an opposing trio's box or into an opposing trio's wall, as Akira's forced to just completely leave his teammate, but the regroup is going to come in. That was an incredibly stressful situation, and they lost X-Squeeze in the process.
And it's not over just yet. Akira realizes he's getting clipped from every which direction. Going to catch off Scout, though. The initial team that they were trying to hunt in the first place looked for a rotation, but the floor split. Now Akira might have an opportunity here, but his Squeeze has been knocked. He's hoping to just get this revive off, but Scout doesn't want to allow it, considering what he's already lost in the process.
Do they know? The issue is here, 30 seconds left till zone starts closing. You got to start looking around for rotates. But when you're a duo, I mean, you have the Oni mask. You don't want to use that Oni mask so down in the dirt. You want to have a bit of an opening, stay a little bit elevated so you don't have builds blocking you. So they have to find a way to escape out of that kind of cluster of builds they got stuck in to look for that rotate. But Nefrizi, Lucia, and Starkus now, 105 points, continuing their way up that leaderboard.
It seemed like Grippe's team, though, was actually the trio looking to potentially try and take height. By this stage, we'd already had a really established trio in that last lobby with Queasy, Mustache, and Swizzy for height. And sure enough, Grippe, Noms, they're up above the rest. Now it's going to come down to exclusively how well can they manage this high ground position. Chap, Janice, Noah Riley continuing to try and teleport their way up over the hill. They just want to get out of the Hornet's nest that's currently building inside those mid-ground layers.
Did a great job doing so, but now you got to be careful. You don't want to look for refreshes on the backside of zone. You want to get ahead and look for them ahead so you don't get stuck behind and staggered, as now the high ground retake is going to come through, but it looks like Noms, Gripey are still doing a good job of holding on to it. They're not in zone yet, but they have claimed the position.
Noms as well, trying to see if he can get a piece out of PKR's team as they look teleport forward. It's just about who's going to be able to actually control this front side, though, and Rizoi just backing up Grippe, but you can tell the builds, they're running relatively low for a team that wants to try and maintain height. They're going to need a refresh sooner rather than later.
Meanwhile, on low, you know, Lucia, Nefrizi, Starkus continuing to apply pressure on teams trying to rotate in. They got staggered. They rotated in late, and that is going to lead to their demise as now Starkus gets up to 4 eliminations. This trio is looking incredibly strong, but might have been a poor decision to take that backside of zone engagement. It's caused them to lose a lot of HP, but they might have just recuperated.
Rakuzen just forced to blindly teleport forward, doesn't really even have a chance to gauge where these next shots are going to come from. But a good connect now from Grippe, and he's continuing to just tarp his way through that high ground. Akira falls all the while inside of this secondary from low ground layer. It's tough though, because for Sweezy, he's not really finding any openings to actually get a proper TP forward. He's forced to just run through all of this congestion, and sure enough, shot from above, shot from below, players just getting picked off like flies.
Yeah, when you're playing as a solo, it can be the right play to kind of ride the back of Storm because you don't have that trio to support you up ahead. But unfortunately, another solo is going to pick him off. As Starkos, 7 eliminations, looks to make it 8. Can he reach double digits in this second match of the day? As now he has to find his way back in zone. Storm is ticking 10 per second, unable to find his way in.
Who needs placement though when you're going to be able to make up the points like that? 10 eliminations in total for that trio, and they're not the only ones. Davis also from the low ground, but clashing head on with Nafeezy's team, who just continues to control that front side low. Clement on the backside, gonna get spotted out though. Demus's trio with another elimination to their name. Floki as well, falling inside of this chaotic mixture. But Gripe from all the way in the skies, we saw them take that position in the 8th zone. They've actually done an excellent job of defending it so far.
Titans of the Skies are not done yet. They are building in wood though, so most likely they're running low on those hard materials. Little Chuck Nefrizzi looking to take down low ground, but another trio have the same idea at the same time, and now it's caused commotion as Starkis is left alone, but he hits that quick pump shot, bumps himself up to 6 eliminations, and now another 1 versus 1. It's right ahead of him, knocks on the door, opens up. Unable to find a shot yet though, but it connects. That 7. Can he make it 8? Just 26 HP left.
The problem for Rakuzen is he doesn't even get a chance to celebrate that elimination onto the medallion player. Demus as well as a solo operation at this stage, but he's dealing with 3 in Noms, Gripe, and Rizoi, and the final blow comes through. Gripe's team is going to be in our Major 1 finals.
Once again showing that height dominance, that win condition. If you're able to get up above in the clouds, if you have enough materials, all you got to do is keep applying that pressure and close it out by the books, and that is exactly what they ended up doing.
And considering that they were kind of flirting with disaster for a second there, Takada, but regardless of whether it was, as pretty as you would hope for or a little bit ugly towards the end of it, what matters is that they maintained that high position. They made sure to spray down. Nobody from secondary height or the low ground could look to overtake, especially not in those low ground layers. We saw so many players that were just left in shambles by then.
That's the issue. You kind of fall down the ladder right as you're getting closer to that low ground. You run out of materials, you run out of shields, you keep falling down and down until you have that fully stacked trio on the high ground ready to close it out. So much action went on, and we have to go to the desk to break that down.
Thank you guys so much, and big congratulations to Rizoi, Gripe, and Noms getting themselves a spot in the Major 1 finals. And as you saw by their loadout, it cost them everything, right? To just hold that high ground, to take it when they did, to take the steps they needed to just every little thing they were doing was just trying to drag out that high ground just to make sure, can we hold it all the way to the very, very end? And they did.
I mean, yeah, we didn't see as many high exchanges as maybe people would have been expecting without Queasy in the lobby, right? These guys held it really well, though, maybe, right? I think anyone who would have looked up would have had a tough time finding sort of any sort of opening to really sneak it off of them. You could see they were just relentlessly applying that pressure. There were so many sort of like fragmented teams beneath, right? A bunch of duos, solos running about. It just made it so difficult for anyone to really get a leg up. And so even though they sort of ran out of maps towards the end, they're still a trio in the perfect position to close out the game.
Yeah, and you can see them in the perfect position up there on high. They just had a view on the whole lobby. They could even spray down. We saw it there in that highlight package. Those shotguns, they deal so much structure damage. And I think when you're that close to the players down below, you can just apply so much pressure because you're going to have so many shotgun shells left at that stage of the game. And it's going to cause all the teams down below to just go into a frenzy. And that's ultimately what won them the game. They played out their mats really well. It wasn't quite as easy, I suppose, as maybe Queasy's first game, but it was certainly a very nice win for the team there.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, right? More of what we kind of expect out of Fortnite. But for right now, we are going to go to a break. When we return, we'll break down that and more of what we saw in game number 2. So we'll see you right after this. What's going on, Fortnite fam? Welcome back to the FNCS. We just wrapped up game number 2. We watched Rezoid, Gripe, and Noms get themselves the victory royale. And before we went to break, you guys actually said a word there that kind of re-sparked a memory.
That shit
pressure.
way,
We talked
bro.
about that at the start of the show. And for this trio, they had so much of that pressure in this game, right? They applied so much, kind of keeping everyone else at bay. And ultimately, that's what led them to the victory royale.
Yeah, absolutely. That suppressive fire from above, it's so restricted, right? Even if you are a team that sort of like has a moment or to chill on a good layer, like you start getting sprayed on your tops and you're like, okay, we need to move, we need to get back on our feet.
Hit that light, bro. Hit
I
that
was
light.
really impressed by the way those guys played it. I'll be honest, I almost wasn't sure Gripe was going to play today because he's got a popping UEFN map. I was like, he's raking in the money right now. He might just decide FNCS 8 for me. I'm going to farm my creative map as much as possible. But I'm glad he showed up and I'm glad he's going to be in FNCS finals.
Yeah, I know Rezo will be very glad that he showed up because actually Rezo's first at Grand Finals. So very happy to see him in Grand Finals.
Exactly, bro. That shit
pressure
was
as well.
dumb.
There's going to be a lot of that on him going
That
into
was
Grand
dumb, bro.
to the Major One
They just
Finals.
messed
So
up everybody's
I'm intrigued
weekend.
as to how that
And it's probably going to be down all
when it comes
weekend,
down to
too.
that. But good signs
All
early on
weekend.
here. It's always a difficult test, isn't it?
There's
These
no
little
signs
games
of
you have to
it
win to
coming
get in,
back right
or
now.
get top 5. So I think they'll be more than ready for Grands.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to kind of circle back to that, right? The fact that we're looking for the victory royale, we're looking to place top 5 in consistency
Make
after
sure
the
y'all
5
smash
games.
that like
Right
for
now,
me,
Lucia is sitting in first place as far as the consistency factor is concerned, right? They're sitting pretty, they're doing well. Now, obviously, if they got themselves a victory royale, that would help. They don't have to do anything else. Just start focusing in on Major 1 finals. But when we start to look at these points, look how far ahead of everyone else they are.
Donate to the channel if
I
you
mean,
can, man.
this trio is an
Help me
interesting
get
one.
this
Of course,
PC.
second and third now in the first 2 games. And it's funny because Frizzy has a lot of experience in these reboot round style games. He's actually played the second most of these style of games without winning in the world, right?
Yeah.
So he has loads of experience. Based off of that stat, you'd probably say they're not going to win a game today, right? I don't think a lot of people be expecting to see them win, but with how well they're playing, if they keep getting into those top 3 situations, you'd think it would finally come to them. I mean, Rakuzan in this game just went ballistic, Mini.
Yeah, he really did. And this is exactly what you need in these sort of end games, just to keep yourselves going, of course, getting those eliminations, even onto the invisibility coin, not very easy at all. And particularly when you're getting all these eliminations, you have this cipher which can keep you alive, keep you going in the storm, and just keep you alive.
If he ain't make that move, he probably
for
gonna
those
die.
extra placements. Looking at their points, 165. I was looking back at last week, 10th place, which is what calls you, of course, in this consistency format, minus the top 5 with the wins, was actually 173. So they only need another 8 points or so to actually get what it was for last week. So I think this is going to give them a little bit of freedom. This is going to give them a little bit of opportunity maybe to play for those more risky positions for Storm Surge, play for that high ground a little bit, and maybe for the Frizzy finally pick up a win in this sort of format.
Yeah, it's really tough, right? Because like you want to say like, just a victory out, like it's possible, but in these circumstances, it's actually incredibly difficult with so much kind of chaos happening, with people trying to control the high ground, with Void owning max going off all around you. It's so clear to see like in these box-to-box moments, there is so much chaos happening. What do we do to try and combat that, right? Because if we're making it to those final few moments and you've just got Rakuzan by himself, you're not going to win. If you're facing off against another trio, we could have a Donnie situation like last week, sure, but what can we do, boys? Like, we have to have some kind of plan.
I think the key here is just have a cracked 15-year-old Danish kid on your team like Starkus or Rakuzan, right? Just, that seems to be the formula right now. You got Sky and Strobin popping off last week. He's doing it here this week. Yeah, just the young Danish goats just dominating the EU right now, it feels like.
Yeah, it's exactly what we want to see. I mean, we want to see teams that have these sort of players, up and coming talent. I mean, we'll keep a close eye on them in the Major One finals as well to see how well they do, because it's that pressure as you talked about. Will they be able to do it on the big stage?
Okay, I like it. Let's talk about 4th place picks, Darm and Demus. We saw Demus there. I don't even know how to say it. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at saying names. But he made it there in that 2nd place. He almost, made it. But again, just given the circumstances, man, it is so hard to fight through this. There is just, again, so much chaos. And again, as little as you can to, just use as little as you can to, stretch out as far as you can go, right? But again, just look at the situation. No mats. You're left alone. Look at the shambles loader. You don't have heals. Like, you're going to do what you can do, right? You got to try and earn some points somewhere.
I mean, yeah, and that's what these guys will do. Again, to highlight age, these guys are like 15, 16 as well, right? So it's like, these guys are all very young players, but they're players who, especially in the case of this trio, like this season they've shown that they are like a big threat. We talked about how good they are out of that sort of pump plant spot, right? They're going to be a team that is always sort of
I just didn't want to be a bus around.
We could do like these. I know you like these.
New drop spot open on the map. I mean, Grippe is now, I believe he was at Flooded Frogs before, and there was a team contesting him, so now that team is going to be uncontested. A lot of opportunities being opened up.
Also, on the other end of that spectrum, Scott, you have to consider the teams that haven't necessarily gotten off to a great start. They need a big game, and they need it now in Lobby 3.
Three more matches to be played out, including this one. And it's not like the previous season groups, or what used to be called semifinals, where if you didn't make it in one of your first groups, you drop down to the next one. This is basically the last opportunity for these trios to qualify to the major finals. They do have that last chance where Division 1, 2, 3 can compete, but it's only 3 trios that make it through last chance. So this is really where you want to make it happen, where you want to qualify to the major finals.
So who is the boy? Who was the other boy?
They act like it was her son, nigga, but it was really probably her brother. Right. You know what I mean? But they already know they be toxic there, so they just they call it back together, so they decided to do little joints like this.
Hard Ice is one of the best.
House has fun finds for you.
Capable of a little bit. Like,
I love you got something else. Got this thing a seat, a back seat.
All I see is a black screen, Jay.
I couldn't get too up because I saw that guy and the roof out there.
You see the black screen? What do you mean? On your screen?
I don't see a black screen. I see you.
Refresh that crap. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's working now.
Screen.
Okay, it's good. It's good. I don't know. I guess you need to start it.
Because it's all good. Insane detail.
did your views go up as soon as you said PlayStation? Nah, you know what? They're just jealous. What do they even do? Dubs is like the honor.
Hey, Dubs.
Okay.
I got an insane video for you, bro.
Yeah, I like it.
You like it, Damon?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Hey, Dubs. You know how YouTubers, they got the thing on Google of the tiers? It's A, B, C, F tier. Yeah. I want you to take everyone you play with, write down their names, and put them in tiers. Just 100 to go. Stand by for deployment.
Oh, like their skill tier?
I definitely be F or C tier.
No, you'll be F.
Probably C.
Not C.
Well, what about me?
Well, I'm decent.
That like, that's
It will humble. Okay, I promise it will.
Yeah, exactly.
Any like anybody F tier?
Everything goes into it. Everything goes into it. No cons. No.
Oh, I'm the last one alive, and this guy's alive.
An honest
Potatoes that will age.
Shot.
We've located the rest.
Why are you struggling with that anything?
Got 10 squads active in the field.
Yo, keep it tight out there. Ratio. Oh.
Squad mates back on station. Good work.
So, I'm getting ripped in half by 9 squads. Yo, what in the fuck was that, bro? Fuck, I seen your screen. I don't know what that
We're returning you to the front. Earn this. All drones neutralized. That's what I like to see.
Go and get this intel done.
That intel is the location of the next gas spread. Get it to the designated uplink station for decryption.
Load out, maybe?
No way, bro.
They're in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Wow. Really, exact same
Your squad mates secured intel on the next gas spring. Cryptic of the uplift station marked on your attack map. While this still
Get shot in the back. There's my money.
you have reinforcements inbound.
What in the world? Yep.
Dude, I can
The amp up, dude.
I had a straight up dream just now. It was like a little tiny dream. Like it didn't last long at all.
No, it woke you up.
You know what it was about, bruh.
Stand by for redeployment.
That's his teeth.
Kid of
No, I had a dream. I kid you not, it was a dream about Hank Hill, dude.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
I was at Hank Hill's house and he was playing, and I had to leave him like a payment for something, and I hid some cash in his lawn, and he had to go find it. Like I literally dreamed it. It was like a 30-second. It was like a 15-second dream. Then I woke back up.
I just can't, bro.
On the way. French focus
This whole team too. I ain't gonna lie. You guys are playing like.
on your attack map.
You guys are
I don't even know how I didn't kill him. I don't know.
Wait, like super good.
I downed the guy, killed him.
Right, land sauce, dude.
Playing like, I'm playing like goat cheese.
I had 17 donuts, but
Enemy UAV.
You play like those, I know what you play. You play like one of the worst candies there is, man. You play like dots, dude.
I'm playing like Rolo.
Dippin' donuts?
Rolos are good.
What? They're nasty, dude.
What's wrong with Dippin' donuts?
You playing like
Kind of like black.
no, not different dots. I'm talking about. It's that,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the little, like, colorful candies.
yeah, those little dots. You know what I'm talking about.
I like Twizzlers. What you talking about?
Kind of like black with
Enemy UAV is online.
You also, on top of that, you playing like those big, oversized jelly beans, like that real generic, cheap knockoff brand of jelly beans, like real nasty, dude. Nasty players, yo.
Yes.
You play like Jamaican castor oil, dude.
Whatever, I mean, you good with that.
Oh,
There's nothing good about that. That's right. People rub on their right. Their beard out, dude.
finally got a kill.
Got him. But I just did.
Come upset.
Oh, no, it's not laying down.
Enemy entry online.
There's 911 and a piece of wet paper.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. They're losing ground. Stop it. The squad mate back on track. Good work.
Yeah, hit that like that's up, yo. Hit that like that's up.
Like, I got everywhere. I'm just shot by
He's a bullet. Crap.
PlayStation Network is down. That's all I can do right now, y'all.
Right above us.
Support me, man. Support me.
No, rip him in half. There you go.
Remember, because
Come here. Come here, dude.
You're up. It's time.
Alright, let's do this.
Got it.
Whoa. No, I ain't got none.
Bro, I was just looking at my body, bro. I am ripped. I swear. I'm ripped, Kato.
Dude, I hit you one time in the stomach. Oh.
You ain't doing shit, Cannon.
Picture in the Discord.
Well, everybody rate your physique. Everybody goes clown me. Even though it's not clown me. Like, I'm really like, I'm kicking down doors.
Right. Come on.
I'm ripped, dude.
Don't do no special lighting, dude. None. No special lighting.
I'm lying.
Get sniped across the face.
Texas outside. That's crazy. Texas tree. Texas super.
Yo, this, oh my god, bro, they're just everywhere, bro.
Shooting, Hex. Heck, you didn't even hit twice. That's what I'm saying. Hex is down there
Are on a whole new level
over fight.
of holding hands. Like, I've never seen this bad of holding hands.
The guy you're shooting him, you texted him twice, right?
Like, pumped up into a meatball.
Down one, Hex. Down one, Hex.
Yeah, without any
If you did that tier right there.
That one, Hex did already.
No, I don't have one.
No, bro, I almost got your skin.
Go!
I almost got your
Go!
skin.
Stay alive! Stay alive, dude.
I almost got. Babs, I almost got your get back. So cool.
Good job.
Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
Support mates back on station. Good work. Hostiles have established the SAM turret.
Like, rah.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Bandit out the road, circle around. I just looked.
Caleb's you. He's rushing you, Caleb's rushing you.
No more second John. Contact was compromised. Stand down.
How are you, dude? Hope you
Contract full.
never find a point.
Don't miss your shot.
What you say, again?
I show my fat ass belly if you show yours.
Your fat ass belly?
Yeah, I show my big old belly. And my big titties.
Okay, bro. The thing about me, though, I don't
I'll post it right now.
got pets.
I ain't ashamed.
Got straight pets.
Yeah, this ain't no pets, Bubba. Look at that right there.
Oh, God, you're good dark. Yeah, I have been dark. Oh, my goodness.
And then we just check that out, dude. Check that out.
Dude, you got that picture on deck? Is that a picture on deck? Penny, you got a picture on deck?
Is that right now? Yes.
What, let me see. You had a watermelon cup. What the hell? Hold up. That's a bowling bar. Hold on, dude. Whoa, let me see.
Owen.
You don't want to see it, I can't. Yo, you know that the fat man.
Hey, we can buy someone's stuff, but we have 19 days. What are we doing?
Oh, F no. F no. You get banned for life. Kanan. Good little Kanan. Whoa. Whoa.
Yo, come on.
Yeah. Whoa. Who's that pregnant?
X, back in the fight. Hey, go.
Whoa. Wait.
Look at that. Look at that.
F no.
Actually, dude.
F no. You want that? Why did you do that? Do you want to see something?
Y'all told me to do it.
Hey, do you want to see my dad want to do it? Walkie, get up here! Get the crap!
I'll try.
Get the corner!
Try
Get
it.
the corner with me!
No.
Come here! Hey, get the corner, dude! Hey! Holy son of a B word!
Monkeys, bro. Goofy baboon.
Okay, so whoa, be careful, dude. Oh, you hit him twice.
It's baboons, bro.
You're tight right here. Tight. Dude, tight. Can you get in here? Jack in the box.
Hex is like Curious George.
No, same corner.
Hex is like Curious George, bro. You're not gonna aim in.
Advise you head to the safe zone. You've got a lot of ground to cover.
Oh, y'all are in a bad spot.
It's me sitting down though. I'll show you what it's like standing up.
No, dude. put a shirt on.
Yo, I'll put a shirt on. I ain't gonna.
Oh my god, don't look up that door.
Y'all are so good.
Turn around, clueless! Turn! Clueless, mother!
Bro, look in front of me. There's somebody in front. It's both sides. Both sides.
So.
Let's look at Discord real quick.
I'm out of this.
Yeah.
I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you guys, man, for everything y'all did. Thank you for the 260 likes. I will see y'all in another live stream. This has been an F-Off stream. I'm out.
Ain't nobody on. Check that like button. Hit that sub button. Yeah, that shit's still down, man. Still down, check.
Opponent with a slice.
Okay, something's got to be done about the Shinshin Dynasty at this point, man, because the way that some of these players just zoom into a box, it's so panic-inducing, I think, is a primary issue as well when it comes to dealing with opponents that are kind of wielding that Typhoon Blade. I can just see the fear being strict within some of these players' hearts as they're trying to escape, but Pink, Nebs, Chino, Surge Base up above the rest of the lobby, down below, bottom of Lost Lake here, Skies might just find himself getting completely pushed out from the box that he's currently in.
Yeah, we've talked about this 7 zone before. It's the most dangerous one in terms of Storm Surge, where 40 players have to be left to not take any more. Majority of teams are going to be fighting to try and get that damage now, as Skies being a solo makes it that much harder. He does have a shield fish, a couple minis, but it's only going to grant him a few seconds here, and still so many players have to be eliminated that his options are running out.
Even with him sitting 98 above inside of a cone here, Takada, he still needs an elimination. That Siphon could be the difference maker between another placement or two. But if he can also remain hidden, that could also make up for the difference there. Polo giving us a review here, essentially, of what actually happened to Darkos in that moment. Just devious, charging through with Typhoon Blade like that.
Looking at night, though, we do have Nebs, Chino, and Pink now. Could this be their match? It is 7th zone. Next one will be kind of our first end game zone, per se. As if they're able to position themselves well enough, they should be the first trio to kind of get there. You can see they already have their Oni masks replaced just in case they end up getting shot down for safety. So got that kind of plan B ready. But so far, they have the best position in this lobby.
And in comparison to what we've seen a lot of these other teams working with, Skies trying to take advantage of an opportunity there, but as a solo just finds himself eliminated instead. Chap, Janice, Noah O'Reilly, though, they're another one of our trios that's kind of caught inside of these lower layers. And Pink, Nebs, and Cheetah are doing their job, like I'm sure they are. It's going to be a very tough rotation because they have so much ability to just see where these Void Oni masks are actually leading to and just continue to apply pressure, continue to tag some of these teams. Chap going to recognize the fact that the high ground team now trying to rotate. This could be their opportunity to move, but they need damage first. They're going to have to take a second longer here. They can't afford to rotate while they're getting tagged by the Surge.
That's the issue. Ideally, you want to be ahead of zone, but when you're low on surge, you need to open up more options to find those tags. And one of the ways to do so is just wait for all these trios to start rotating in and look for shots onto them. But now the difficult part is getting yourself into zone without landing on another trio and also kind of being able to stay ahead of it. But it looks like they're going to go for a Tricoloni. Will it pay off? Looks like it will.
Pink Nebs and Gino, Nathan, CZB, and Eclipse. Those are our two teams that are really looking to try and commandeer height at this stage. Naku, hardcore, there. Also, not trying to let this one slip through their fingers by any means. Just doing what they can to create space here on the ultimate low ground. Tarping as best they can, but those materials running so incredibly thin so early on.
Yeah, it's the difficult part. It's really hard to take height if you don't have the materials to sustain it. But for Nathan, CZB, and Eclipse, if their zone pulls back to them, this can be huge for them. As even finding a knock onto Scrapped, now you got to be aware where this zone pulls. Do you want to be the first to act? But in the meantime, we got Nako, Hide, Harko, looking to see if they can find an engagement, but they realize they're far side of zone. There's only 8 seconds left till it starts closing. If they take any fight now, it's just going to cause them to stagger. So making the right choice to rotate on ahead and continue forwards.
They're going to be on the low ground to the team on height. That's Nathan and CZB's trio. And when you're playing from that bottom side, Takata, it does leave you relatively exposed to just running through already limited material counts. Nathan continuing to try and crank up for Strokey with a failed height take attempt here. Immediately going to get shut down. Nathan happy to collect that siphon material here. And not only that, but he's going to continue just creating this monumental face out of hard materials. Nobody else has a chance to even look up just yet.
Oh yeah, it might have been a misplaced Oni mask from Festroki that caused them to get picked off, but now it's all about Nathan, CZB, and Eclipse holding on, applying that pressure to any trio that looks like they might want to overthrow them. In the meantime, though, we do have trios also deciding, I don't even want to go for height. I just want to play consistent on the low ground, but with the pressure being applied from above, it's just making it that much more difficult.
O'Reilly, though, kind of vulturing through the low ground. They've lost champ along the way, but still doing a relatively strong job at just playing to their strengths as a duo. Only one avoid Oni charge left here, though. And Batman, with that in his medallion, trying to escape. 1 HP is all that he has left. I fear the worst is soon to come here, though, Takata.
No shields, no heals, just an invisibility medallion and a dream. Batman needs to find Siphon, needs to find anything he can to recuperate a bit of this HP. The good news is he's staying sprinting. He cannot stop sprinting. He needs to make use of this invisibility. He does exactly that, finds a knock. Now it's going to get a bit of Siphon, refresh on materials. Can he find one more? No, he has to reload. Has now repositioned, playing the backside of the zone. Generally, you don't want to do this, but when you're a solo, it's just the right play.
The invisibility, though, and the infinite stamina, it's just carrying him so far. He's running towards the front side of zone, even trying to see just how much longer he can afford to survive in this type of situation. But Batman climbing up on top of everybody else's belt. He had nothing left to his name as far as material is concerned. Finally, going to get put down. But CZB, Eclipse, Nathan on the end of that fold in the high ground. They're going to just wait for the line to play itself out.
Looks like Noah wins 2 as CZB, Nathan, and Eclipse are continuing with their dominance above. Issue is they're running low on materials, but Noah is looking unstoppable as he has the medallion. He has 5 eliminations, and he's building up. He's a solo, and he's playing second height. He's feeling incredibly confident right now as he quickly decides, maybe I should drop down a little low, maybe I should heal up, but you're still second height, Noah. The pressure's on you. You have to drop down further. You have to find some sort of opening here.
Look, there's a method to the madness as far as Noah Riley is concerned. He knows he's got players on the other side of these walls. He's trying to conserve as much material that he's left. He knows that he might have the gap, but opening all he needs is one singular shot. Nathan going to get clipped by Noah Riley. Can't afford to find that closure. Instead, gets the chop continuing to cause mayhem for this team on height.
Gets dropped down. They don't know
My bad, I was in the kitchen, bro.
He's sneaky, but he goes down. Noah gets eliminated now as it looks like easy.
Yeah, I'm watching the Super Bowl tomorrow.
The duo, the high ground team drops down. It's Eclipse. It's Nathan.
Yo,
it's
Lil.
CZB. They close out game
Yeah, this
3.
shit crazy, bro.
It was a battle of height initially, but Nathan, CZB, and Eclipse managed to control that front side height take away from Inc.'s trio, and they did a really
We stressing
solid
right now,
job
Jack.
defending in those final moments, because Riley was just causing so many issues. Had that pump shot connected just a little bit better up to Nathan there, Takano, we might have been looking at a slightly different circumstance there for Fakey's team.
A 99% faith, 1% possibility. Noah Riley was going for the 1v3 on height. I mean, I had faith. I wanted to see it happen, but it was a play that was very difficult to actually pull off. And from game 1 to game 2 to game 3 now, it's just been pure high ground domination. I want to see more trios contest this height. It's just so much more difficult said than done. But congratulations to CZB, Eclipse, and Nathan for taking home the third game. Let's see how that's shaking things up back at the desk.
Thank you guys so much. Again, big congrats to this trio. And it's really interesting because I'm kind of used to hearing Nathan and CZB, those names kind of together. And then they performed really well last year in duos. They haven't quite had the same success in trios yet, but they're here to prove, hey, listen, we are still top contenders.
Absolutely. I was really glad they picked up Eclipse because he sort of like fit that mold, right? I know he's in like a similar sort of friend group. He's UK as well, right? So you keep the British trio vibes going. And it's good to see that these guys will be in the Major One finals.
I don't know, bro.
Things maybe haven't as clicked as much for them as it did in duos, but they are still really strong. Like, I like the way they play.
Bro.
At
This rate, I know it's not going to be back on the rest of the weekend.
But they had a really
He's
strong
done this
lineup.
weekend. They're not even in the store.
Seriously look to take it, apart from like the final move and solo we saw O'Reilly try solo clutch it. I mean, these guys understand how to play the game. I do hope that come, the Major One finals, they can be, Uncon Twinkle. I know that's where they like to land. If they can be in that position, who knows where the limit is for these guys.
Yeah, we spoke about it at the beginning of the show.
Make sure you hit that like, Lil. Make sure you hit that like,
so
bro.
important. What the implications
Hit that
are
like
if you're a
button,
team that maybe haven't got them sorted out or don't use them effectively well. We saw that on display right there. We saw Nathan going ahead, making sure that they could stay ahead of zone, that nobody else was going to be able to sort of TP up on front side. I think it was CZB there at the backside, making sure they were still connected, ensuring that they were solidified up there and just really looking strong. So really nice stuff from this team. They held height really early on. As Takara said, I kind of want to see a little bit more contestation on this high ground. I think it's just the high ground teams have just been so good at holding it that nobody else has a chance. I like it. We'll break down more after this short break. Only 2 games left to go before we say goodbye on the day. So stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
Yeah, drop a like. Don't forget to drop that like. It's big. Okay. I just got on the charger. No. Yeah, Yellow Kid, we watching that bowl. We watching the Super Bowl.
My daughter singing a song.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the FNCS. We just got done with game number 3. Nathan, CZB, alongside Eclipse, got themselves the victory
Game
from
four,
Hype,
check,
and now
game
we'll be seeing the
four.
Major 1 finals. But listen, there's still 2 games to go, so we wanted to kind of break down what we saw from that last game. You know, guys,
We on game
Lucia and the Frizzy and
4.
Rakusan, I wanted to kind of start with them. These guys are so consistent, but for whatever reason, we just can't seem to close out a victory royale. It seems like they have so many of these like amazing skills, and
We need some
but the one thing they can't do is get that victory royale. Talk to me about what's going on.
It's weird, right? Because, like you said, they keep getting so close. You know, they're the
We
kind
need
of team where like, they have a good game plan that's going to get you to engage, right? And they have the firepower, the star power to get themselves out of tricky situations and push them deeper in games, right? It's the reason why we've seen clutches from them, moments where as a duo they'll, you know, push really far. The thing is, though, Minnie, I don't think I'll be too worried. You know, I just checked Rakuzan or Starkers' Twitter, and he essentially just tweeted like, yeah, we're basically qualified at the point for now, right? We can sort of just chill for the next 2 games. What it now means, though, right, if they're to come, I don't know mathematically if they are 100% qualified, but if they're in such a comfortable position, the rest of the lobby will desperately hope that they can win a game, right? I know they've come close, but if they do win a game, then obviously it means that they would be gone from one of those, you know, consistency spots and give another person a chance further down the leaderboard. So I know the rest of the lobby will be there and they can figure it out.
Okay. I like that. What do you think, Minnie?
Yeah, having someone like that that's sort of already qualified makes things so difficult for the rest of the lobby, because we saw it last week. I think it was in game number 5. I think when Ziandi was pretty much already qualified, they were able to play out all their materials on that sort of mid-ground layer and then went for height at the end. And all the teams that needed a win, they were the ones that suffered, because they were just going up for height, trying to do whatever it takes to actually get a victory out.
Chat, hit that like button, chat.
Flexibility just to play however
Hit
they
that
like.
sub
They know
button
they've
for me.
already
Donate to the
qualified.
channel,
These
y'all.
other teams, as you said, Levin, will be making sure, hoping, I suppose, that this team will get out of the lobby. So far, though, I mean, really impressive stuff. Really nice game plan, no matter what the zone is. It hasn't been all favourable for them, which their 4th, their 3rd, and their 2nd would have made it look like that is the case. It just seems like they're able to keep going in these lobbies no matter what gets thrown at them.
Yeah, and I do want to preface, like, obviously,
And
the big
game
round would be
four,
nice,
game
right?
four.
Because just auto qualifiers or whatever. They're still first place in consistency. That's still an amazing feat. I'm just kind of like looking ahead a little bit to Major 1 finals and just thinking, how might they hold in the future? Now, you kind of mentioned something there. I wanted to highlight something that was absolutely insane this last game. Noah Rayleigh going single mode in a solo clutch situation with the medallion. It means now that Janice is looking at a top 5 from just a single performance, from that single moment where Noah Rayleigh just decides, guys, look, we want consistency points. I'll go out and I'll get that for us.
Hey, the return of trios means the return of prime.
Yes,
right? I
yes.
mean,
Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like. Like up. Help me get into the algorithm.
Place in terms of the top heights of competitive Fortnite, especially within the German community. But of late, he's just been playing so well. He's been getting back to his best form, and that clutch really showed us exactly why, you know, he was respected as one of the best players in the world way back in the day in the time of trios.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a throwback there for us watching Noah Rayleigh go about his stuff, just straying his stuff. The confidence surely will be flowing through his veins right now. And of course, it puts the team in a really nice situation inside of that top 10 where they need to be to get that qualification there on the leaderboard. So that's going to have huge implications for the rest of their games here. We have 2 more left. And I think what else it showed there was that invisibility coin, how good that can be when it comes to solo clutching there at the end. We talk so much about how good Island is when it comes to that storm surge, when it comes to playing height, but even just having that invisibility coin just allows you to stay alive for that much longer in the game. So even that in itself is worth going for Island.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I was looking at the standings, and there's something that's missing. None of the French trios we talked about at the beginning of show are in this top 5. We have 2 games left to go. This is really scary, Levin. I don't like what I'm seeing.
I mean, that's going to be the story throughout the whole year, right? Can we see any of these French teams qualify to globals in Lyon?
They must.
You know,
They must.
Fans want to see them do it. Major one in theory is like the hardest one, right? Because it's the one with the least amount of spots to actually.
Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like.
Yeah, you want to see some of these French teams at least make it to the Major One finals to show at least there's some hope here. So, 2 big games coming up for sure.
Yeah, and they tried it. I mean, we saw Anderlecht right there switching back over to Twinkle Terrace or Spawn would have helped Nathan and CZB, of course, get that victory run in terms of their Storm Surge or Spawn. So they're trying to change things up, trying to shift things in terms of maybe shifting things into their favor and maybe getting a little bit of extra early surge. But we'll see what they can do in the final 2 games.
Only 2 games left to go. Mini 2 games. We're looking for the Victor Royale or to end these 5 games in the top 5 as far as consistency is concerned. Let's run it back. The best taco, Takada, over to you.
Thanks so much, guys. And hey, look, it's been a tough time for the Frenchies, right, Takada? But you still have Havix and Nathan kind of representing at least securing that Victor Royale. So there is going to be some power of France, I think, coming out of Group 2 so far. But whether or not that battle for height actually takes place, that's something that some of these other teams can definitely take note of.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I wouldn't be surprised if that starts changing in these last 2 matches. We don't have to wait long because the battle bus is ready. So let's get into the second last match of the day.
Lobby number 4, game 4, Takada, and it's not now or never because obviously these teams still have one more game left to work with. But if you are outside of that top 10 position currently on the leaderboard, you can expect that there is, I think, a lot of nerves and pressure certainly starting to build because last chance qualifier is already looking relatively dicey for some of the teams that didn't even make it out of Group 1.
For some of the teams where it's looking dicey, like Anderlex's trio, it looks like they're actually changing up their drop spot to Twinkle.
Y'all hit that like, y'all. Hit that like, please. Hit that like. Hit that sub for me.
So they said, okay, you know what? It's going to be uncontested, most likely. Let's go for it. Luckily enough, no other trios have the same idea. And like you were mentioning, Taco, being the second to last game, throughout game 1, 2, and 3, we've just seen high ground domination. But I wouldn't be surprised if in these last 2 games, we see a lot more trios kind of contesting that height because of what's on the line.
And height might not be the only thing getting contested here as one more time, it's looking like a little bit of a run back here for Pink's trio, now being conned at Demon's Dojo by Turtle Big Division's team. Pink, though, knows this drop like the back of his hand. Just waiting to make sure that he's got at least a decent enough loadout. With that Sentinel pump, he can certainly make something promising happen here. It's just a matter of time getting his builds in order to make sure that he can properly challenge this with Chino.
Yeah, you can see how quickly he's rotating through. It's like it's his daily morning routine, getting looted quickly and claiming that space at main here at Demon's Dojo. Even the elevated position with the Oni mask, but he realized that his opponents have done the same. They've already started securing chests, and they've just cut out a lot of the loot here.
I think what Pink's team might even look to do is potentially revisit this exchange once Vegeta and them actually try and make a play for Night Rose. The wait and sees Clement, Foxe, Floki also find themselves caught up in a little bit of a battle here with Fuzzy. But currently, seems like Clement might be getting the better end of this, no? Tag from behind, though. Decent amount of his shield's lost there by Brownie. As Floki might just drop from overhead. Got the Oni pump baseball. Looking for that first knock and manages to secure it onto Yuzi. But it's an eye for an eye at this point. Brownie's team, though, can't hold on. Double revive now onto Clement and Francois Strong.
Putting work in.
This PlayStation Network killing me, dog. They on some real bullshit.
Eliminations. That's good news for this trio. They don't have to focus as much on damage until later into the mid game. Now it's all about loot and getting out of that POI quickly. For Craig, though, Assad looks like 105 points so far, looking pretty strong. One solid end game is all it would take for this trio to make it further. I mean,
yeah, that.
I was just gonna say that
this trio has not made an FNCS finals yet, so seeing how they already have 105 points, they're not too far from 10th place, right, Tucker?
No, definitely not. In fact, it's going to put them right there on the cusp. But look back at how Pix successfully confirmed a nice elimination there for his team. Alex.
That's our sub, y'all. This good. That's our sub right here, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You be frying shit, I ain't gonna lie. Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like, hit that sub, y'all. Whole sub 20, y'all. This wish right here. Yes, sir. That's you, Brody. Yes, sir. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this joint real quick. Let me fix it. Hit that like button, y'all. It's a little laggy real quick. I gotta fix it. I don't know what just happened. It's coming back. Yo, someone, what's going on, Brody? I gotta fix Brody live screen. Right, here we go. There we go. Make sure everybody hit that like for me, y'all. Hit that like. What the fuck just happened? Is it working or is it still glitching? I'm about to run this joint back though. What the hell? Yeah, watching our subscriber. This Wish on this I can't play Fortnite. I can't play nothing. I can't play nothing, Chad. PlayStation Network is down. Make sure y'all hit that like though, y'all. Hit that like. Make sure y'all hit that like, y'all. Yeah, because PlayStation Network, yep.